Welcome back to the Stoop, football fans. It's your boy Lolo. I'm here on another Friday night. We all made it. Give yourselves a round of applause. We made it through another week. We got through last weekend's football matches. Some of us are happier than other sums of us, meaning Arsenal fans, Wolves fans, Brentford fans are happy, but already blocking my cap up there. John's rubbing it in. Leeds United finding a way to win again, going 3-0 against Watford. But want to say what's up to all the Stoop crew. Come on, John, don't rub it in. Don't rub it in. Not yet, please. Wanted to say what's up to Saul. I know we had Anders in here. I think he was one of the first people to comment. Mr. Tom. Riddy's here. Good to see all you guys. Saul. Out in Australia, loving it. Alexander Oskov. Oh, okay. Already hitting the Sean Dyche and Bandy. Oh, Bandy. Do we got something special for y'all tonight? Just you wait. But it is Friday. Let me reach down into the grab bag. What do we have? Oh, cheers, everybody. We made it. Crack them if you got them. Yeah, right there. Cheers, John. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Boom.
Cheers.
All right. So happy Friday, everybody. Crazy week going on. Burnley in the news today by sacking Mr. Sean Dyche. We will get into all of that and see what the hell is going on with that, what Burnley are possibly thinking they can do in these final 8 matches with a new manager. I hear Ben Mee is taking charge on the pitch somehow. So we'll get into all of that, and we'll discuss the possibilities of Marcelo Bielsa taking over Burnley. What do you guys think about that? Not going to happen. Ben's already rolling his eyes. No, he's rolling something else. So we got a good show. We've got some awesome guests waiting in the wings to get in. So first and foremost, I got to bring in my buddy. We have not done enough shows because both of us have had busy lives these days where football has... We've been watching it all. We've been talking about it all, but haven't been able to do as many shows as we like. We'll be getting back to that soon enough. But let's bring him in here. Let's hear what he's got to say. Mr. Mark, how are you, sir? In your Yorkshire cap.
I'm good. I gotta say the news about Sean Dyche caught me off guard. You know, he is, my he's probably one of my favorite characters, non-Wolves related. But I feel he's gonna land on his feet. I could see him at Everton when they send Frank packing. We'll be given at the end of the season. I'm sure we'll be talking about Frank. We'll be going in the bleak midwinter.
Are you kidding me? Chelsea's looking at him. They're like,
No.
oh, Thomas Tuchel out of the Champions League, not going to win the league. This is a disaster for Chelsea. They're looking at Sean Dyche. Right now, they're looking at Big Sam to come in and save them. I'm just kidding.
Isn't
None
he
of that
with
is
another
happening.
club?
Who
Isn't he
cares?
with,
If Chelsea
isn't he
comes
still-
call in,
Isn't he still with West Brom?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know what
I
Big
don't
Sam
pay-
is up to.
No good. That's
I
what
don't
I'll
even
say.
know what Uncle Sam is up to these days. As long as he's not
Well,
calling
that's
me.
that's
I
a
paid
whole
my
different-
taxes.
I just paid mine on
Actually,
Monday or Tuesday.
Uncle Sam owes me some money. I'm just waiting for that to roll in.
I wish I could say that. All I can say is, here's what I think I owe.
Well, let me get that. Let me get that correct. He owes my wife some money because, yeah, ooh, reporting all these YouTube profits that are coming in. Ugh.
What?
No, John.
I know exactly.
Trust
what?
me. Wrote it off as a loss. But anyway, Mark, rough weekend for your club, rough weekend for my club, both dropping points. You guys lost, correct?
Yeah, we lost 1-0 to Newcastle
Yeah, we lost.
on a penalty, which was bullshit. Was it a penalty?
Was it bullshit?
I think so.
It was Chris
Yeah, it was
Wood.
bullshit.
It wasn't bullshit.
Yeah,
he got
no,
fucking.
he
He knew he
fell
wasn't
over.
going to have a shot.
He fell over like a tree. He just
Yeah,
fell over.
But look,
drug his feet and he felt over. It looked worse than what it was, and for whatever reason,
Saw's fault.
Our
fault.
goalkeeper isn't allowed to play as a goalie. When he gets clattered into, it's a penalty, and when he clatters in, or when our squad clatters into other keepers, it's a foul. So there's my rant on the refereeing.
See, John, I told you before the show when John said, who's the biggest bitch on the show, and he pointed to himself. I knew we would get to Wolves bitching about something.
Oh, my God.
It's a penalty, Mark. It's a penalty.
You are the definition of a bitch when it comes to officials. You and Cantek get together, and you're like, hi, and welcome to Armchair Officiating with Lolo and Matt.
No, it should be. Welcome to If Shaka Would Have Done It. With Lolo and Matt. If that was Shaka.
If we would have gotten that call, it would have changed the whole game. We would have somehow played better.
Yeah, it would have. It would have. Always, Mark. Come on. Anyways. Listen, that penalty on Chris Wood, that is 100% Saw's fault. Let Chris Wood take a shot. You know the dude is not going to score on you unless he uses his head. He has a ball at his feet. Give him all the space in the world and let him take a shot.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It's an opinion.
Sorry.
You can have that opinion. You're welcome to it.
No,
it's the wrong one. But
so it's not a penalty is the correct decision. Is the correct opinion.
It should have gone the other way. It should have been a yellow card on simulation because the dude just drug his toes and like he was doing a little like doop into the pool. He just doop, and they called it.
He's doing a mouse trap. The mouse trap diver. Anyway,
right, exactly, right into the laundry basket.
Anyway, should we talk about some teams that did okay?
We can talk about all the teams that did okay, and we can talk. What do we got?
Well, listen,
what do we got coming up this week?
Did you
hear? Rehash last week.
Well, let's talk about this little. Saul, you tell him. He says your right to an opinion does not overrule my right to facts. Penalty. Boom, and that's coming from a Leeds United fan.
Whatever. He didn't even watch the match.
Everybody's saying he left his foot in there to buy the pen. Absolutely, because Chris Wood knows he cannot score that. No, Mark, you're right that he drug his foot, but then he got touched. Penalty.
What should I do? Should I just agree with you and we can move on?
No. You should disagree with me to the death.
That is like
to the death. It doesn't make you right.
Week.
So I want to talk about something interesting.
That's the great thing about opinions.
Yeah.
The fact
Lolo's
was
are right and everybody else is
that
wrong.
It was called. Should it have been called? No. That's
Did
opinion.
VAR review it?
The fact is what happened. No, VAR didn't review it. It was already decided on the field, and VAR.
And they don't review those.
They don't review. It wouldn't even matter.
They don't review penalties at all. They don't.
Oh, they do, but not all of them.
What? You're out of your mind, Mark. Let's talk about something.
I said,
I want to talk about this American dude.
If you want to talk about, we could talk about Arsenal and whether or not he was offsides or not. Martinelli on the goal.
See, to me,
clearly
he was offside. He looked offside to me.
They just took way too long to look at it because who knows
That's
why.
my only argument with it is if it takes 4 minutes, you go with the call on the field. Sorry. But to me, he looked offside. I don't know what they were looking at for so long.
I think they wanted to know whose foot that was because it was so congested in there.
The only thing was, did the header go off of the defender or was it a pass from our guy? And I think that's what they were kind of looking at because if the defender heads it, then it's a new play.
It's a goal.
Which they didn't explain at all. So I was like, anyway, I just hate when 4 minutes is not clear and obvious. So fuck off. Go with the call on the field. But they're not calling it on the field, so VAR can do it. So it's stupid. To me, he looked offside, and it is what it is. Arsenal played like shit. I want to talk about this American life, the American life of Jesse Marsch, being the lone American manager in the Premier League. He's doing well right now. Leeds United are doing all right. I think they have like 10 points out of the 6 matches that he's played, which isn't terrible. It's keeping him up right now. But did you hear what he said in an interview, Mark? Did you hear this?
He besmirched the holy name of Marcelo Bielsa.
That's what people are saying. But what he said is, I think all the injuries are due to the training and the previous season, and is that they basically training is playing matches. So his team is playing 7 matches a week.
There's a lot of things that doesn't make a whole lot of sense in the whole, like, you know, the babble of that is Leeds United right now with, you know, those that are siding with Bielsa and those that are siding with Jesse Marsch. And, you know, one of the things that it just fluctuates and flip-flops constantly. Because, like, when Banford started to be put in the squad, maybe not starting, but he goes into the squad, he eventually starts. Leeds United fans were like, well, he was healthy all the time, and Bielsa just didn't want to put him out there. And so they put him out there, and he immediately tears his foot.
Celebrating.
No, he wasn't celebrating.
Oh, no. That was the second time.
The second time, you know, and he injures his foot. He's going to be out for the season. I don't care what any pundit says or whatever injury list says. A torn plantar fasciitis, he's not coming back this season. There's just no... otherwise, he's just going to further permanently injure himself.
So should Leeds United fans be upset about that?
You had that next group that was like, you see, Bielsa was right. He wasn't ready, you know, and it just goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I have heard that, you know, I've heard other people say that the reasons why so many injuries has been because of the intense training. And I mean, this is where they were last year for a while. Just the thing is that they got injured early last season and were able to recover
and got healthy. Yeah.
This year, it's happened more around like the winter break, and despite, you know, COVID postponements and international breaks and all of that, they haven't quite been able to get healthy. So I don't know. You know, look, Marsch, you should keep your mouth shut about Bielsa, and I
disagree.
Bielsa fans should just move on because there ain't nothing you can do about it.
I disagree because he wasn't actually saying anything particularly negative. I mean, like, let's look at this comment from a couple of our Leeds United fans in the house right now. Mr. Tom, he said what we all know to be true. And then Jimmy says, oh, tears for the overworked and overpaid, supposedly elite athletes. Anyone would think they were training 16 hours a day. I think you're right. He basically, what I'm enjoying about Jesse Marsch is that it's not like he's coming out and being a dick. He's just sort of stating what it is. And then, you know, Saul says, well, 1 20-second clip out of a 15-minute interview. The interview itself, I thought he's done a fantastic job. But Mark, listen, you and I can go back and forth about this all we want. But we actually have some Leeds United fans who have been dying to talk. They showed up earlier than I did. They were on time. My ass was late. And it's like midnight, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning where they are. So why don't we get some of them on? First off, and apologies, Ben, but you're always here, so you're just gonna hang out for okay. Bonus points for that. He had some balls and he flipped me off, so that was good. Bonus points. But we've got a very special guest on the show tonight. The only person at all Leeds TV who knows what they're talking about. We've got Rhiannon back on. Yeah, I got a smile out of you. I saw that. She's like, shh, don't say that. You can't say that publicly, Jesse Marsch. These Americans, they say whatever they want. You all think we don't know anything about football anyway, so nobody watches, so fuck it. I think I like your opinions the best. So there, I said it. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys?
Are you in bed? Are you like, you're like ready for...
I kind of am. I'm on my sofa bed at the moment.
All you got to do is like shut the laptop and fall to sleep after this.
It's past midnight. I'm getting comfy. I might as well be comfortable while doing this.
Well, good. Us too. So we're working on getting comfortable with our beers. But good to see you. What are your thoughts on this Jesse Marsch comments. Do you think he's besmirching Bielsa, or is he just, look, this is the reality of his club?
I just think it's a load of. I just think it's Twitter just doing its thing. Yeah. It's creating a perfect storm. It's creating something out of nothing. Like TalkSport have clipped something up. They haven't even shown what the actual question was that Jesse Marsch was actually being asked. He was being asked about injuries and what was the reason behind the injury issue at Leeds United. And he's basically telling the truth. He's basically saying it was the training methods. It was the training methodologies behind it. And I'm sorry, but it's true. Like I loved Bielsa, don't get me wrong, but some people seem to have these Bielsa goggles still on. But unfortunately, they've just got to accept that he's gone. Like, he's not going to come back unless something happens in the future, but he's not going to come back. He's created a legacy. He's created a philosophy that Jesse Marsch wants to do, and has clearly said it straight from the off, is that he wants to build on that. He wants to build on the foundations that Bielsa has laid at Leeds United. He's had plenty of chats with the players. He's just backing his players up. And even pre-season, we saw how worn out these players were. They were tired. Even Jack Harrison mentioned it a couple of weeks back in a post-match interview. He said, I am actually loving football again. Like, not actually loving it, but do you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. He's finding the fun in it again. It's not all work.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
And you see,
which when you get paid millions of dollars, you wouldn't want to just work for it, would you? Fucking twats.
But the thing is, it's like you've got Harrison, Rodrigo. Rodrigo was our it just was our signature signing. Yeah. It was a big signing, £30 million, and everyone was calling him Rodrigo and everything like that. And we're like thinking, why have we spent £30 million on this guy? And he's just proving why, because he's working with the manager, the part of the leadership group because of his experience, and he's paying Jesse Marsch back for that. And
well, he's not being asked to defend nearly as much as he did with Bielsa. He's in a bit more of a zonal offense and defense.
Yeah, they're not doing
that
strict
so he's allowed
anymore.
to sort of hang out up top a little bit, and he's getting the payoff. And now all of a sudden, he's putting in good crosses. He's there to finish. Yeah, it's very interesting. Mr. Tom says Bielsa's methods got us to the dance, but his methods clearly require a larger squad for when it goes wrong. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I am inclined to agree with that, but we all knew that Bielsa absolutely loved a small squad. I still don't understand why, really. But
that's the first. You are the first woman that's ever agreed with anything Mr. Tom has said.
Mr. Tom, is that correct?
It's because it's because he worked the players hard. Like last season, we were the fittest team in the Premier League. We ran at least 10, maybe 20 kilometers more than other teams in the Premier League. We were showing people that, we could play beautiful football. And I just think eventually, like Jesse Marsch said, you can only train so much, but part of training and part of just fitness, you need to have that recovery time. And he didn't basically allow that.
Which is so mind-blowing. Why wouldn't you have a bigger squad then? Why wouldn't you run even more people to the death so that, like, knowing that? Anyway, and Mark, I'm sorry I haven't let you talk very much either, no. And I'm going to continue that now because I'm going to bring on our other guest because it is happy hour and he's already flipped me off numerous times. I have no more bonus points to give him. And I know Riddy said, look, we're all in one time zone in England. Yeah, but Ben is not in England, is he? Get in here, Mr. Ireland. who's not in Ireland. What's going on, Ben? How are you?
I'm good.
Chin
I'm
chin,
good.
drinking that Jägermeister.
Cheers. Yeah, I
You
put
got
it
the
in a glass
moves
today.
like Jaeger.
Yeah.
So Ben, what are your thoughts about this whole Leeds United situation?
Absolutely, 100%. Everything Rhiannon said. Apart from,
I told you she's the best one from ALTV.
The only
and I
thing
hope
she
you guys
missed
are
out-
watching. She's the only one who
thing she
replies
missed
to our
out is,
goddamn emails.
Yeah, the only thing she missed out was Rodrigo's got his own song. That's how much he's improved.
Wow. What's his song?
So-
How does it go? Mark, make it up.
I
Let's
can't
We
sing
want
it.
to be free, just like the
not
monkeys
singing it.
in the trees.
It's just Rodrigo Moreno.
No?
But in a different tune.
No.
I'm
I
not
love it,
singing
Mark.
it.
That
Got
should
it.
be his song.
That's
That should
not his
totally be his
song.
song.
But can I just say, adding to that, that's everything to be said. Look, he said what he said. It's true. There's no issue. He's not slaying Bielsa. Bielsa's still God in everyone's eyes. So let's enjoy his chapter.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. If this is a lot
no
of
man's
bullshit.
bigger than the club. No man is bigger than, not even Bielsa, not Don Revy. No man is bigger than the club. It's the club we support, and some of the people who work for the club along the way become legends. That's how it is, and some become Judases. So
Yeah. So listen,
Ben
I know.
White.
No, Ben White helped him out a lot. I think that there's a lot of love
we
for
love
Ben White in Leeds.
We love Ben White. Ben White's great. The only
And had he
blemish
gone
on
to
Ben
Manchester
White's-
United, it would have been a different story.
The only blemish on Ben White's record was when he squared up to Rafinha. So
When he took him out. Well, that got you the one goal, so
So yeah,
that.
can I just bring the next topic up? How
do whatever
close
you
was
want.
I?
It's
Lolo?
happy hour.
How close was I to predicting?
Jesus, the 2-2 draw. You got
Yeah,
the 2-2 draw. You got Jota. You got De Bruyne. We just needed fucking Sterling to make that goal early. So I don't know, Rhiannon, last week, Ben on Betting in the Dark with Mr. Tom, Ben said, I know how this game is going to go for the Manchester City Liverpool match. And he said 2-2 draw, De Bruyne, Sterling, Jota, and it wasn't Salah, was it? It was Jota and
Diaz,
Diaz.
Luis Diaz, yeah.
And right away Sterling had a chance and he fucking missed it. And then Jota or De Bruyne scores.
De Bruyne scored.
No,
yeah.
Sterling had a shot.
then-
De Bruyne scores. Jota scores. I'm like putting it on Twitter because I put $1 on it, and it was like an $8,000. Like had I won, it would have been $8,000 or something. It was crazy.
But we here on the Stoop do not.
We don't promote betting. No,
We don't
It was a
promote
fun-
those kind of actions.
It was Monopoly money he placed on.
Oh,
it
it's a terrible idea to take our betting advice. Yeah, it is absolutely terrible. But if you are in the United
we have a
States,
professional bookmaker with us as well, though.
if you are in the United States, go down into our description and download the BetUS app, and you can start betting on all sorts of sports. And you put on the Stoop as a promo code, and we'll get a little cash from that, hopefully. Unless this
I
is
just
all
tried sending
fake.
you £10, but it said I'm not in my subscription country, so it wouldn't let me send you it. So when I get home, I'll
Oh,
send you
that's
£10.
why. That's why.
I-
Yeah,
well,
me too. Me too.
Yeah, that's
John,
the story
sorry.
you go with.
Director
That's
John
the
needs
story
some
you're going
beers.
with.
I need some beers, man. I did.
Rhiannon's
Tried
like, yeah,
sending
me
you.
too. Me too. I sent £100 and it just didn't go. Sorry, guys.
It wouldn't
I'll
have it.
ship
It
it
said
to
you're
you.
not in your subscription country, so I have to go into the settings or something. But I'm live now,
So, guys,
so I can't do it.
Shawnee D, the Dyche man, the Weeble wobbles but doesn't fall down. Mr. Sean Dyche, he has been working at Burnley for 9.5 years. He's promoted them he's got them promoted twice. He got them into Europe once. He's got them into multiple top 10 finishes. Yet he's
One.
sacked with 8 games to
One
go.
top 10 finish. One.
No,
I thought he had
more
two.
than one.
He had 2.
He finished 7th. He finished 7th
Yeah,
at
that
one
was his
point. Went
second
to
season
Europe,
syndrome.
and
He
then he
finished
finished
7th.
10th.
Yo, Scott
Oh,
Newby,
wow.
thank you
I did
so
that.
much,
Two.
man.
He's got
Have
two.
you just corrected me, Matt? Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well, I
Look, you made it.
I love
You
me
made it, man.
some. I love
You
me
made
some
it,
Sean
man.
Dyche.
Can I just say, do you feel
Love
the
you,
same
Scott
way?
Newby, by the way. Scott Newby covered your ass, Ben, and he put the
Thank you,
9
Scott.
pounds in there. That's like $87 US.
Yeah, did you feel the
Your
same,
math
Rhiannon,
is
when
terrible.
you woke up this morning and
We're rich,
Sean Dyche
man.
had been sacked? I thought that
I
was
was bummed out.
a big plus for Leeds fans this morning.
Like
when
I said,
that
man,
news
he was
came
my
out.
favorite Beatle.
Oh, yeah.
I still don't understand that joke.
Do you know what it was? But at the same time, I kind of wanted
Everton to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you, but I'll
They might.
I'll
They
take
still might.
either. I'll take either of them.
They will now. No,
Definitely.
not
I'll take either of them. I mean, look, if Everton stay up, they stay up. I'm just glad it ain't us.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So where would you guys see the best fit? Where's the best fit for Sean Dyche? Because I feel like we all kind of like. There's not a lot of hatred for Sean Dyche. Like there's a lot of like, yeah, that fucking dude. I hate playing his team.
I think Burnley, when they go down, they'll get Lampard in.
And Dyche will go over to Everton.
I think that would be a great fit.
Dyche should be a good suit at Everton. They play.
What is the biggest problem that Dyche has had with Burnley? They don't spend.
Yeah,
year after year, season after season, they don't spend money.
But he spends well, doesn't he?
So if he ends up in Everton, that's a team that'll spend money, you know.
Yeah, but they're about to get hit.
A way that they keep.
What you've got to look at next season, Mark. They're about to
What?
get hit with a massive. They're going to get hit with a points deduction next season.
Is that a fact?
Fair play, yeah. If they go down, they won't because they go into the championship, so it resets. But if they stay up, they're about 1 million and something over, and that's including COVID. So 100 million and something over. But yeah, so they're going to get hit with points deduction.
What happens? They get points deducted at the beginning of next season, or
beginning of next season, because they'll charge them with it this season, but then they'll appeal, and then it'll go over the time. So
and they can use City as a precedent.
City was with UEFA, wasn't it? So
it was.
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 times they appealed and got away with it.
Yeah, but it's with UEFA. This is different. It's football fair play in the Premier League. It is true. It's not like they can appeal it. It's
so let me ask you this question. So a lot of like American professional athletes, when things don't work out, yet they're still young enough and they still have some skills and they're still fit. A lot of them show up at like WrestleMania. Do you think Sean Dyche should bring back the Bushwhackers and join up and go to WrestleMania? I think that's a good fit for him.
Do you imagine him with a megaphone like Jimmy Hart? That gruff voice.
I'm calling out you, old Golden.
He's more Randy Savage, isn't he? He's more Macho
Randy Savage.
Voice, yeah.
I'm talking to you, brother. Yeah. Well, speaking of WrestleMania, we've got the most WrestleMania Leeds United fan.
We have a
that
WrestleManiac.
We can find. We have a WrestleManiac, and not to mention an entire category devoted to his teammate getting all of the answers correct and all of us getting them wrong. You cheating fuck, yeah, you. Let's bring him in. It's Mr. Tom, everybody.
Yo. We're just looking at the cup.
Acknowledge me. Yeah, because we know it's going to be a question.
Cup.
Like, who's in the cup? Who's in the cup? Is that Sean Dyche?
We can't see it.
Is that Sean Dyche in the cup?
Acknowledge me.
I can only see his shoulder.
Oh, it's...
We can't see it. You got to scoot him over.
It's a trivia question. Who's the wrestler in my cup?
You got to tell Mo Master to keep spinning the bike. He's got to keep working the bike. Your internet is lagging. Oh, Jesus, pixelated. I can't see that. That just looks like a naked man.
I can't see
it.
Triple H. He's black.
You've got a naked man in your cup.
What?
Is he black? Is it Virgil?
Yes.
Virgil, yes.
Virgil van Dijk?
He was $1 Million Man's butler, and then he went on his own. He had to lick dog poo off his shoe once.
What?
Yeah, it was very racist. It was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because because wrestling organization as a whole is not racist at all. I mean, I come from the wrestling years where you know characters were created based on your like political wars, like the Iron Sheik.
The Iron Sheik.
The
Yeah.
Iron
The
Sheik
Iron
was not
Sheik.
racist at all.
No.
I just said I messaged Mr. Tom earlier saying we've been busted. Lolo's found out.
or when they had Kamala, that was another
Kamala,
character
yeah.
that was
Hey,
just
that was a
racist
question
at
because
all.
the guy who was Kamala had like a whole bunch of different names, and then I believe it was Ric Flair, no, Jerry the King Lawler, who watched a documentary on National Geographic about an African tribe or something, and he's like, I got it. You're gonna be the Great Kamala or whatever. We're gonna give you some name, and they did that, and they gave him some generic face paint and a skirt, and we're like,
and he came on with a spear,
and it was like, this
Yeah,
is
man.
so
that,
wrong.
because that just wasn't racist enough.
Yeah,
You need to
speaking
pay
of
attention,
racist, John,
Rhiannon, 'cause there's
Mr.
Tom's
Tom, what
reading the
part
whole
are
Hogan
you
book.
in that book?
In the
Are
quiz.
you in? Have you come to the part in the book where he says, "Woo"?
oh, that's Ric Flair's book. Tom, you haven't said a word.
We haven't had a
Or
chance.
maybe you have. It just hasn't gotten here yet.
Motherfucker. Just
I don't know what's wrong.
just,
When you're on
yeah,
Arsenal
hello-
Fan
hello,
Circle,
everyone.
your internet is perfect, but you come on our show and your internet sucks. Tell Mo Master to keep spinning the wheels back there. Rhiannon's like, this is the. I'm so
Mo
glad I
Master should
devote
be
my
on a high.
Friday
Real
nights to
Madrid
this.
went through, so he should be fucking.
He
should
is
have
happy.
lots of
He was
energy.
already talking shit to Najee earlier. You see, like he's the only one in here. Just he's like commenting to himself,
I didn't get
and
permission from my
nobody's
master to talk to
commenting
Najee.
back about La Liga.
I think Najee's in Mr. Tom's dungeon. He's vanished off the face of the earth.
No, Najee was here the other day. We watched.
Najee's just he's practicing.
He's in Ramadan right now.
He's practicing Ramadan this month.
I just have a vision that you're going to do a show midweek one week, and you two are going to be doing a weekend at Bernie's with Najee, pretending he's alive.
Well, I mean,
He's going,
don't we?
Chelsea!
It's Arsenal Chelsea this weekend or this weekend on Wednesday, isn't it?
Next Wednesday, yeah.
Is it
we
next
have
Wednesday? Or no, this coming Wednesday.
Well, this coming Wednesday, yeah. But I'm
Yeah.
on vacation, so I
miss
won't
the
be.
Chelsea scummer. I do.
No, he's good. No, Najee
he's
just has
great,
like
man. He's great.
4 a.m. call time, so he can't do
Bless
the
him.
later night shows. But yeah, Najee's around. He's talking mad shit on the text chains. Don't worry, he'll probably jump in here in the comments at some point. Anyway, so guys, what do you think is more likely? Which manager that has been sacked this season is more likely to make a comeback next season in the Premier League? Who do we have? We have Farquhar, Lord
Ranieri.
Farquhar,
Okay.
Lord
Barker,
Farquhar
Ranieri,
from Shrek.
Dean Smith.
We have
Ranieri.
Bielsa. We have Dean Smith. We have
Dean Smith.
Ranieri
New
can always
Championship
get a
match.
job because he won it.
Yeah, but wasn't Dean
Yeah.
Smith fired at the end of last season? Or no.
No,
He's
it
with
was
Aston
midway
Villa.
through this season.
Midway, yeah.
He was with Villa, and then he went to Norwich. After
That's right.
Farker
right.
got sacked, and they took
Now,
Dean
Dean
Smith on.
Smith will win the
There's just been-
championship next year. It'll be fine.
Yeah, so he's not going to be making a return next season, is he, to the Premier League?
Yeah.
So
For
who do
me,
you
I
think?
think the most likely character is going to be Sean Dyche. He connects
does
so
he
well
co-
with his players.
Who did Everton sack?
Oh, they sacked.
Benitez.
Benitez.
Rafa. Newcastle, Rafa, maybe, at some point. He'd do well with money, Rafa.
Yeah, he has. Nuno as well. Nuno was sacked.
Yeah, I don't think Nuno comes back to the
A
Premier
lot
League
of
for a
people
while.
got sacked.
I don't
Yeah,
see
like
Bielsa
10,
going-
12.
I don't see Bielsa coming back to the Premier League. I see him sitting at home for another 5-10 years.
Going back to Argentina, if I'm being honest, or
Mm.
somewhere else. I don't think he'll be back in the Premier League.
I think he'd like to finish at Newell's. I really do. That's his.
Would be
It'd be a
fine.
fairy
I
tale
don't
for him.
Burnley
Yeah,
drop out.
that's the ending he deserves. Finish it at Newell's, win the league with them.
No, what he deserves is finishing it with Argentina and winning the World Cup. That's just not going to happen, though.
I can see him as a president of a country. Honestly,
His whole family,
the guy is that good,
aren't
man.
they?
The guy
They're
is
all
that-
like,
He managed
they're all, like,
Argentina at the World
dignitaries.
Cup. They were shit.
yeah. No, wasn't it Chile
Did he
or
stop
no?
right? Was it Chile? Yeah, Chile.
No,
He
in
stopped
2000,
riots.
no, in 2002, Bielsa managed Argentina.
Yeah, he did in the World
They
Cup.
scored.
The
They scored the
Olympics.
most goals ever at the time in World Cup qualifying.
I've never
turned
classed-
up at the tournament and was shit.
I've never classed
They lost to
the
England.
Olympic team. I've never classed the Olympic team as the proper international team. They're not. That's why they've got a different manager, and that's why we play as Great Britain. It's not. He managed Argentina. He managed Argentina Olympic team.
No, he managed the
So
Argentina
do you
full
think
team
your
in
Olympic
Oh, he did,
team-
yeah. Yeah, he did.
So
yeah.
should your Olympic team
World Cup
actually
2000
go by
yeah.
average Britain? Oh, Rhiannon got the joke. All of you guys here. See, that's why it's helpful to have
Director
someone
John
smart
could
on the show.
compete
If
for
you
Britain.
made a funny joke, we'd laugh.
Oh, no,
Tom.
that was funny. It was funny.
Oh,
Careful,
Tom, I know how to get you, Tom. All I got to do is put on one of these accents and you'll be giggling like a schoolgirl, all right?
Give him what he
Yeah,
wants.
that is true. That is,
No.
yeah,
No, he
that is
wants
true.
it.
But
No, not gonna do
we're
it.
not debating now, right? I'm just.
Jimmy says, last I heard, Bielsa was looking at either Australia or Bolivia. For what? Like a vacation home? To manage the Australian national team?
Oh, if he got
Socceroos.
Bolivia doing murder ball, they'd be
He's
bloody
looking at
fine.
to broaden his global portfolio.
Was he on the
Murder
one
ball.
with Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? in
Yeah, for
Bolivia?
real. He stole a bunch of shit in Leeds, and he's like, now I have to
Jump
look at
out.
Australia and
He
Bolivia.
had to jump out of plane to take it with
The
him.
only
How's,
reason he would go to Australia is, do you guys know the Spanish translation for kangaroo? Do you know how to say it in Spanish?
Marcelo.
No. No, it's very simple. It's kangaroo. And I just think it's so fun to say. Kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
I just love it. So he'd probably be like, Vamos, carajo, kangaroo, kangaroo, kangaroo.
It kind of reminds me a bit of the word sandwich in Portuguese. Sanduiches.
I'm
Sandwiches.
telling you,
Sanduiches.
Or in El Paso, Mark, which you know, it's
Torta?
sandwich. No, sandwich with
Lolo's
a G.
just repeated his
Yeah.
line in Prison Break, and that's what you just did there.
No, what I said in Prison Break was please sir don't hit me, please sir don't hit me, and then he hit me and said in
That's a big
Spanish,
word, Tony.
do not use my house as a bathroom. Do not use my house as a bathroom. And he beat the
Oh
shit
yeah,
out
because
of
you
me.
pissed
And he's
yourself.
been
didn't
living
you,
by
mate?
that rule ever since.
And you know what? I just did my taxes, and I had to report like the $40 that I made this year off of Prison Break that I shot 12 years ago or something. Yeah, so there's that. Still making that bank.
Oh, cool! You've got
You're
got
still
money
you're
to
still
place
my
on Mr. Tom's
Hollywood
bets.
hero, mate.
I had to pay taxes on it. It came out to like $28 in the end. Fucking America. We got to pay for our wars somehow. Ooh, controversial. Whoa, Lolo. It's only 40 minutes into the
Very
show.
quickly.
Anyway, so none of these managers are going to come back. My actual
No.
football question.
I can't see it.
I think Dyche goes to Everton if they stay up. I don't care about the point deduction. It's the place that makes the most sense for him.
So I asked on Twitter
see
today.
that.
I said, "Hey, all of you Arteta out folks, Dyche is available."
Oh, your next manager's Vieira, and you know it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm very curious what Dyche would do with that talent on the Gunners.
Look, boys, we all need to go from Shaka's lead. He's the only one who fucking right plots people in the face. That's how we're gonna do
boys.
it. Come on, boys.
There's not enough cigarettes in that accent.
Come on, boys. Shaka's the only one who knows how to put a boot through a chin. Come on.
Sounds like
something
Frank
like that.
Butcher.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. 40 minutes and 2 Budweisers in. Come on, Tony. I'm doing better than that. On my third.
I did ask Rhiannon, I says, is she daft coming on again?
She's like, why? I just sit back. I talk for 2 minutes, and then I just sit back and laugh at you fucking bastards.
Idiots.
At you idiots while I slowly fall asleep. She's
no
all
show
set up,
like
though.
it,
She's
is
drinking rum straight out of a glass, dark rum. So, yeah, see, no ice either, like a champ. There you go. Don't tell him, Rihanna. Don't tell him.
It's at room
It's
temperature as well, I can tell. When
Room
every mouthful,
temperature
it's like,
Jägermeister.
I gave Carl
Delicious.
with a bendy straw because she's classy as shit.
She is classy. She's from York.
Old York.
Old York.
Does anyone refer to it as Old York?
No, we just refer to it as the York.
The York.
The York. Not, there's no New York. Even though yours ain't new anymore. Yours should be like imitation York.
Middle-aged New York.
We should be like newer York. Yeah, we're not quite new, but we are newer than York is old as
classic.
shit.
We're classic York.
No, but speaking of New York, big up the New York Police Department for apprehending that fucking lunatic straight away. I'm glad to see everyone's safe.
Somewhat straight away because if you guys don't know, there was a shooting at the 36th Street.
25th Street.
And it ended at the 36th Street station on 4th Avenue. But here's the thing. The dude got out and he walked to my subway station right here. Mark, did you know that? Like,
No,
there's
I
the
did
footage
not
of
know
him
that.
getting into the F train right here at
Crazy.
7th and 9th.
That's crazy.
Just slowly
I heard
his way
that
over.
he turned himself in. That
If you
called in a tip to the tip line and said, I know you're looking for this guy, and he's me, but don't be looking for him.
I like
He
your-
said,
your
"Listen,
impression. He's me."
if I happen to be the guy, do I get the $50,000?
Yeah, I'll do
And they're
that.
like, no, sir. And he's like, then I haven't seen me. Him.
We put my kids through college with the 50 grand, and I'll give you every bit of information. Do we
Jesus
know
Christ,
why he
where
did
do you
it?
live where you can go to college for 50 grand?
Do
Yeah,
we know
for
why
real.
he did it? Is there any
On
motive
this
to what?
country.
40
Did
years old
did
and I'm
everyone
still paying off
survive?
my fucking... What?
Did everyone survive?
No, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
No
from
one-
what I-
no one
Do
got
we,
killed.
do we know why he did it?
Not yet. But what we do know is that more people were injured in the panic.
Yeah.
I think he
Then
watched Newcastle
the
and
act-
Wolves
and actual
and
people
decided to
getting-
protest.
actually hit by bullets.
He watched Newcastle and Wolves.
Whoa, Bandy. You saw
I'm
me in
sorry.
Way of
I'm
War.
sorry.
My other one that I get no residual
think
checks
he heard
from
Sean
because
Dyche
nobody
was
watches
getting
that.
sacked.
He had inside information.
Don't
He
do
watched
it.
there before. He watched that miss from Cornet and was basically like, Jesus Christ, I've got to do something about this.
Oh my God! This is I
You heard
have to
Jesse
say
Marsh
this is
telling
probably
the
too soon
world
for a lot of
Bielsa
these
overtrained
jokes.
the players.
Anyway, next up, the next topic of discussion. Oh, Rhiannon had a good topic that she wanted to bring up. She's like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. This is called passing the buck, Rhiannon. So, so what would you like to talk about as our special guest? You're up in the top row. You're in the days, as they say, right?
I think we should single screen her here.
Oh yeah, with that.
Don't
What
tell
would
me
you
what
like to
do.
talk about? Anything football related?
Us Leeds fans are like reliving an international break because we have to
Yeah.
wait 2 weeks, which is boring.
Oh,
Yeah.
I said that to my dad yesterday.
Pulled off because of whatever cup or whatever
City.
you're playing.
Yeah.
Whatever cup. It's
City-
the FA Cup. It's Liverpool Man City playing the second time
City
in 1
Wolves
week.
were supposed to be this
If
weekend.
we're not in it, I'm not interested.
It's
Wait,
the
it's not
whatever
Leeds,
cup
it's
if we're not in
Liverpool.
it.
If it's not Leeds,
So I hate to
fuck
tell
'em.
you guys, then every cup in the world is the whatever cup because you guys aren't in any of them. Neither are
We're
we.
not.
Neither
Shut up.
is
We call them
Arsenal.
We've
Mickey
never
Mouse.
been a cup team.
Shut up, Wolves.
Never.
Never.
We ain't been a cup team since 1972 when we beat your team.
We won them once, just so our fans can say we've won them, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's never happening. Every time we get to Wembley, we're just embarrassing.
We prefer having the weekend off.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, we are 15 minutes away from halftime, so it is time for us to run through every single match that is coming up this weekend. And you, Leeds United fans, you don't have any of you. You've got nothing to lose here. So let's do it. John has done all the hard work.
Ooh.
Oh, what is it? You got something?
They're last week's, John. There we go.
No, I was just about to say, like, this weekend we'll probably be keeping an eye out on what Burnley and Everton and everyone around us are doing, and hoping that they lose. So then,
And I'm still praying. There's an outside chance Newcastle will go down.
It's not going to happen. Okay, guys, so here's a new format today. This is the way it's going to happen. We're going to highlight you here, and you're going to give me your prediction, okay? So we have Tottenham, Brighton, and I'm going to say this is 2-1 Tottenham. Mark?
2-0 Tottenham.
Brighton?
2-0 Tottenham.
Rhiannon?
3-0 Tottenham.
Oof.
4-0 Tottenham.
Do we have 5? Do we have 5, Mr. Tom?
We have 5. Anybody for 5? Anybody for 5? Anybody for 5? Going for 5.
5-1 to Tottenham.
Hey,
5-1 to Tottenham. That is still technically a 4-goal
you were
win.
the storage wars guy then, weren't you?
Doing a 5, doing a 5, doing a 5. Anybody for 5? Anybody for Brad? Nobody for the Seagulls. Shit. Actually, I'm going to change my mind because all of you guys took Tottenham. I'm going to say Brighton 2-1. I did say 2-1 earlier, but I'm going to go Brighton 2-1.
Put your money where your mouth is, Lolo.
You are
I will.
But
I
that's
will.
the result you want, not the result you think.
Have you watched this show? Have you ever watched a single show? When have I
never watch it?
He don't watch it. He just participates in it.
Yeah,
All right, John.
Watch it?
All right, John. Next up, and we're going to start from the bottom here. Ben, you're first. Scum United.
Heart says 4-0 Norwich. Head says 1-1.
I don't care about your head. Go, Rhiannon.
I'm gonna go with
4-0
1-1.
Norwich. 1-1. Nice. Bottling it again. Mark?
2-0 Scum.
1-0
said scum.
1-0
You
Scum.
guys have trained me well.
I think I'm gonna go with the draw. It's gonna be like 2-2, just because it's more embarrassing when Norwich scored 2 goals on you. All right, moving on. Guys, we're doing great with this new format. Okay, Mark, starting with you.
This is a dead game, isn't it?
Saints versus the best club in the world.
I didn't think they were playing City this week.
Oh! Love it.
You know, 2 weeks ago, I'd be like, how many goals is Arsenal going to score? But I just don't know. This is going to be a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. Okay.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal.
Ooh, okay. You're still on the
Right,
show.
they're both on a. They both need to bounce back, but I just feel Arsenal bounce back better after they've been beaten. So I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal.
So you mean last week was a bounce back?
No, this is the bounce
7-7.
back this week after
We've lost 2 in a
they've been
row,
beaten.
man. Come on.
That's what I'm saying.
There you go, Ronald Osborne. I like that. 4-1. It's not going to happen. Jameson agrees with you. Wow.
What did you say,
For me,
Tom?
no one draws
7.
more than
7-7.
no one draws more than the Saints.
Put money on that, Tom. I'll look it up right now, and I'll put 7-7. It's not going to happen, but it's worth $1. Why not? Okay, for me, I do think Arsenal bounce back and get the win. I don't think it's going to be easy, and I'm going to say 3-2. And, like, nail-biter. Lacazette, why the hell is he still on the pitch, sort of a thing, and then finds a way to score a goal.
Week.
Doesn't matter. He'll be on the pitch at the end. There he is over my shoulder. Okay, next up. Oh, Conche says 9-0 Saints. Okay. Watford, Brentford. Whose turn is it to start, Mr. Tom?
We'll go 2-2.
A Desmond. All right.
Yeah.
Brentford 3-0.
Brentford's on a hot streak, no?
Yes, they are.
I'm going to go 2-2.
Well, you can mute your camera if you got to.
What?
No, terrible joke. Terrible joke. I'm
It
gonna
makes no
2-2.
sense.
That was my dad's favorite joke.
What
It's 2-2.
was
I got
that?
a 2-2.
I've got a collar
It's,
hanging now. I look like a schoolboy.
It's a poop joke.
4-0 Brentford.
4-0 Brentford. I'm going with you, Ben. 4-0 Brentford. I think Brentford are doing well. And shit, if Leeds United can win 3-0, Brentford can win 4-0.
Lolo.
Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
Right. I'm coming to Brooklyn just to slap you live on the stoop.
Good. Then bring me my $100.
Do you need me to
You
pick
can have
you
your
up at the
fucking
airport?
$100.
Watford are going to die harder than Lolo's joke.
Oh.
Which one, Tom? Which one? I've had tons of terrible jokes today. All right, Ben, you're up first on this next one. Is there a next one?
There should be Sundays.
There we go.
2-2.
Newcastle. Oh, a lot of 2-2s. All right.
3-1 Leicester.
3-1 Leicester.
2-1 Leicester.
It's hard to beat Newcastle at home. 2-0 Newcastle.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go 2-1. I think you're right,
Can
Mark.
I just say?
But I think I'm gonna go for James Madison, President of the United States, to get a goal.
In that round, we went from beautiful to ugly in order.
We did.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Ben.
Minus
We've done
1,000.
this one.
Okay. Here we go. All right, next up, who do we have? West Ham with the new Ben Mee Burnley.
Ben Mee's not exactly the coach. He's they have like a coaching team that they put together.
Yes,
sounded
yes.
so
Teaching him.
funny.
But
Mark,
the assistant
yes.
coach is who's going to be.
But Mark, what I read was they will be led by so-and-so, the assistant coach, blah, 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 and Captain
And that's what I read as well.
And I'm like, wait, why would you even mention him? Oh, because he's the only one who can manage the team. Anyway, moving on.
Well,
Rhiannon, what do you think about this?
He's hurt.
Well, West Ham have been great results of late. But I'm gonna probably say 3-1 West Ham.
All right, 3-1 West Ham. Yeah, I could see that.
3-0 West Ham.
3-0 West Ham.
24-6. Burnley will get the touchdown, but they'll miss the conversion. So, not a great afternoon for Ben.
Jokes.
West Ham by 2 furlongs.
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 I'm gonna go with 2 Eddie Furlongs.
They're gonna take a rest, and they're gonna have
2
some furloughs.
Furloughs.
2
That means the
furloughs,
government's paying the
and then they'll
wages.
play.
I'm gonna go with West Ham, 2 Eddie Furlongs.
It makes Lolo's joke.
2 Eddie Furlongs to 1 Edward Norton. I don't know what the joke is there. No, the new manager bounce will totally happen at some point, but not this week. West Ham.
They have the shock. Burnley may not win a game the rest of the year.
In all seriousness, my only real concern is that West Ham are not actually that great when they come off the European game and then play on the Sunday.
I'm not.
Yeah,
Look,
I can see that, but man, are they excited,
works,
huh?
but I've never really seen the caretaker manager bounce, and that's what this is at Burnley.
Leicester had that when they sacked Ranieri, because then they ended up making the caretaker their manager.
Shakespeare, but Shakespeare was the guy who was apparently behind them actually winning the title. So that's what a lot of players came out and said.
I would have argued it was Jamie Vardy scoring 10 games in a row, but
Yeah. Anytime somebody mentions a caretaker manager, all I can think of is Scary Movie. Did you guys ever see Scary Movie with what's his name, the butler with the small hand?
Take my strong hand.
Yeah.
Take my strong hand. Take the strong hand.
Chris Elliott.
Chris Elliott. Yeah.
Fucking brilliant.
So when
Take my
the
strong
caretaker
hand.
bounce, it's like, I'm gonna win this. Take the strong hand.
There's a guy over
Take
here
the
who,
strong.
there's a guy over
I'm
here who
upset
used
I
to host
laughed at
a
that.
TV show. That
Oh,
he
I got you,
remembers of.
Tom. I got you. Any
Called
accent
Jeremy
works
Beadle.
for you.
It's true. I fucking love accents. It's really weird. You've exposed me.
You are weird.
No, I think West Ham gets this one, but I think it's a battle. I'm gonna say 2-1. 2-1 on this one. Okay, are there any other matches?
Ooh.
Liverpool. Oh, on
Ooh.
Tuesday.
Ooh.
Is this in your
Yes.
betting, Mr. Tom?
What, the Liverpool Man United?
Yeah.
It's not, no, because
Oh.
I only go as far as Sunday.
Okay.
Mr. Tom.
So then-
No, I do include
Right,
Monday
so-
night if it.
I'm going to call this one then for you, Lolo. So do me last. So I have
gotcha.
a think about it.
All right, I think it'll be 4-1 Liverpool.
I see that.
I think it's going to be 5-0 Liverpool.
Oh, it's going to be a draw.
Who's crunching on the chips? That's what I want to know.
Rhiannon.
Me.
She's
I'm
e-
on a chocolate orange.
Ooh,
A
Terry's
chocolate
chocolate
orange.
orange.
Aren't
They're
you
made in
fancy?
York.
Terry's chocolate orange.
Made in York.
Mm-hmm.
I used to
there
make
you
them.
Ronald Osborne says 5-0 Liverpool. Jameson says 2-2 draw. Mark, you said a draw? No.
I say 2-2 draw. I'm going to Desmond on this one.
2-2 draw? You think Liverpool dropped points
Ooh.
to...
Nah.
Okay, so I guess it's
I don't
my
think
turn.
it's dropping points for. Well, I mean, it would be.
It is dropping
but
points for Liverpool.
It's you
Yeah.
know, United getting a point.
Yeah, but remember,
This is a
we
game
picked
that
United
This is-
Norwich, and most of us picked them losing or
yeah.
drawing.
Well, we'll see.
All
I
right.
still have faith.
I did pick up the bus driver slabhead Harry Maguire for my fantasy team because I am actively trying to bottle
Why?
this season.
I totally forgot.
I'm
we
so
do
chasing
fantasy.
you, and I
haven't done
overtook you for
fantasy
one
in,
week.
like months.
Because they have Norwich and then they have a double game week. So and I needed
Right.
a defender, so I had to pick. I needed to pick somebody with the double game week, and you know what? Against Norwich, I could see Slabhead getting a goal, or a clean sheet, and then if he does fuck all against Liverpool, as long as he doesn't give up a
Yeah.
shit ton of goals, he gets
Hit
2
like
points.
you
so.
fucks.
Hit the like button.
folks.
I'm gonna do this one 2-0 Liverpool. They kind of take their foot off the gas in the second half, and they could score 18 more, but they don't. Okay, Ben.
Are you ready with your pen? Right. 6-1 Liverpool.
Okay, hold on.
The goal scorer for United will be Ronaldo free kick. And 2 for Salah. 1 for Van Dijk.
We're gonna have to do these later. It doesn't have it yet because they have a game before that. So
Right. 1 for Van Dijk.
I don't have it in my betting app. Right.
So that's 3.
You
so
can put
3
on
more.
Twitter what the payout will be.
Jota to score and Firmino to score. And
Jota might not
Matip.
play because I think he's got a foot injury.
Well, Jota
Don't
or
follow me on
Diaz.
Twitter.
Jota or Diaz. I'll let you pick which one. And Matip as well. That's the 6th one.
Matip's always a good bet. Yeah. All right.
I can tell you now that's going to be. You could probably retire on that payout if that
Right.
actually
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
absolutely.
If you win
Lord.
that one,
I
you're
don't
sending
even
me
think
100.
I don't even think they'll let you
Betting
bet
in
$1
the light.
on that.
All right, Chris.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party, my man.
Yes.
Up goes.
Hey,
How you
and
doing?
we're talking Liverpool, Manchester United. So, what's your prediction of this match on Tuesday? We're doing quick
Tuesday?
prediction. So, I love your little backdrop. You've got some tungsten lights, some moonlight. Like, look at you, man. Are you
Very
in the
romantic
attic?
here.
It looks
No,
like
you're
it was
on the
across
first
from
floor.
the house in
We're
Home
on, the,
Alone.
we're on the only part of the first floor we can access because all that stuff's.
Oh, I got you.
construction site.
Joe Pesci is back there trying to rob your place, is
Yeah.
what Tom said.
It's a good thing I laid out a bunch of marbles, so I'll be good.
Good. Perfect. Perfect thing to do with a toddler running around.
I think. United's in a really.
Which United are you talking about?
Huh?
They're not United.
Which United are you talking about?
Manchester
West
United,
Ham,
I apologize.
Newcastle, Leeds.
You're in the company of 3
Sheffield.
Leeds fans, man. You
Oh,
should
so-
know it's the scum. You should know this.
I was talking about Rotherham.
Well, sorry, I stand
Oh,
corrected.
well, that's
I do
all right then.
apologise. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, United, yeah.
I'm
Play
talking
no
about
more.
the
New York
Everton
Stadium.
Rotherham United game that kicks off the championship next year.
All right, Chris. What is your prediction here? We were going quick,
6-1
but
Liverpool.
oh, nice. Somebody else said 6.
Mostly because we're going to be disappointed after losing to City this weekend.
Ben's betting in the light.
Ooh, you think you guys are gonna lose in the FA Cup, the fuck up?
Yeah, I don't think we.
You're gonna fuck up the fuck up.
With no De Bruyne. No De Bruyne and possibly a couple of other injuries. They took a kick in midweek, Man City. A massive kick in.
Because they fucking parked the bus. Like they played park the
That game
bus.
was the best 0-0 ever.
Did you see the
That
spitting
was-
and the shit in the tunnel afterwards? That was some
Yeah,
dirty
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Even like
Yeah,
Yeah,
It was
that
all-
really wanted to headbutt Grealish, didn't he? Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
but it was that old footballer hold me back fucking bullshit, wasn't it? Do you know, that's the whole
Can't-
reason I want to fight Rudiger.
Can we
I
just
do
say
want to fight
the
you.
most
Trying to
brilliant
fight, but you know they
moment?
can't get to you.
The most
so you know,
brilliant
Rihanna,
moment
I
of all of
actually,
that, guys, was
I
when
actually
Savage
tweeted this. Go on,
Savage
sorry,
was all
sorry, I'll let you
pissed
finish.
off. He was all pissed off. There was this whole tussle going on. And then Grealish comes from off the bench and he walks up and he's like, da da da. And Savage is like, yeah, I know. He puts his hand on his shoulder and he's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then pulls his hair. He pulls Grealish's hair just like that. And Grealish is like, oh, like, he's like, should I fall? Should I fall
when
down?
he says savage, I keep thinking he's saying savage. So I
Yeah,
keep
it was in
thinking
Robin.
like,
too.
I keep thinking
too.
fucking Randy Savage is going to turn around and be like,
That's
"Ooh,
why
yeah,
Savage-
what are you doing, Jack Grealish?"
You know why? Because I
I'm
learned his name from my brother-in-law, John, who's like, oh, that guy, he's fucking savage, man.
No, listen. I thought you were saying Savage for a while, and all I kept on thinking was Robbie Savage
Yeah,
with his
Robbie
long hair.
Savage with his long hair. I'd have pulled his hair back.
But no, you saw Grealish.
Something.
Grealish, you saw into his brain, and he goes, "Should I fall? Should I fall down?" He pulled my hair. It was funny. It was a funny moment. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, just so you know, Rhiannon, I actually tweeted Rudiger and asked him if he wanted to fight me for charity.
Very politely.
Very politely,
You
yeah.
fucking
'Cause
bitch.
I've
You
worked
are
out,
a
I've worked
bitch.
out
I
that
will not fight
if
you.
you're horrible, you get banned for 12 hours.
I think Ben must have been on a date today. He's very clean shaven.
No,
No,
do you
he's
know,
in France.
I
You
had-
gotta look tight in France.
I had bed hair.
Better
Right,
they'll
and I couldn't
arrest
get
you.
rid of it, and it
Yeah.
was just at that tennis ball length. Do you know when it
Did
was
you
it's
get
like a
the
used
ban
tennis
for
ball?
threatening Rudiger?
No, I got banned for threatening North Yorkshire police, and
That was
I
the
got
one.
banned for something else.
They have
as
a
well.
lot of pull on Twitter.
As you do, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
I don't
Okay,
care.
are we missing any more matches, or is it time
think
for
that's
the
it.
moment
You know-
that I've
you
been
know-
waiting for, John?
There are games
You know-
on
you know-
Wednesday and Thursday also.
Oh, wait,
You know,
he's
Elon
done the
Musk
graphics.
is offered
He's
50
done the
billion,
graphics,
40
man.
billion.
Of week 33, there's still games on Wednesday. And
All right, so let's rock those out real quick, John. We have. Oh Jesus, I don't want to go first.
I'll pull him up.
I'm going to say 4-2 Chelsea.
Oh shit! Oh, hold on. How do I mute her? How do I remove her from the stream? Which button do I push?
I really
You're going to
love
be
it.
the only man standing because
Oh,
I think
no.
it's going to be 3-1 Chelsea.
Shut up,
You
shut
ain't-
up. Move him,
you
move
ain't
him,
beat
move him. Get
anybody
rid of him.
Above you. You're going to beat anybody above you.
Oh,
2-2.
thank you, Chris. You can stay on the show.
3-3.
Oh, you can also stay.
Oh, who gives a shit? It's Wednesday and it's not
Ah.
Leeds.
You can also stay. I respect that. No, I think you guys are all right. I have no fucking clue. I'm going to say 1-0 to the Arsenal because I have to. Moving on. Sorry, I just had to put somebody else before they saw my
Mid-swing.
lying face.
Mid-swing there.
Any
Much
talk
longer.
about, I know I'm an hour late. Any talk about West Ham maybe being favorite for the Europa League?
Oh, they are not. They're fucking garbage.
They might be, man.
Frankfurt, are you kidding me? Eintracht Frankfurt just demolished Barcelona. Don't let the final score get it twisted. 3-2 with the red card and all that. No, it was 3-0 flat out. They fucking demolished them. And West Ham are, no, sorry. Moving on, Chris. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But
All right, no worries.
Everton, Leicester City. I'm gonna say Everton do a very, very good job here and still lose 2-0.
Leicester 11-0.
You, Tom.
Nah, fuck it. Everton are going to win this 1-0. I don't want them to.
They are not.
Fucking fat Frank. innit?
Leicester 2-0.
Gonna go Leicester 3-1.
Ooh.
Drink.
He said it.
We have
Round
Mr.
of
Tom's,
applause.
I only bought one bottle of Jaeger.
I'm waiting to.
I don't care anymore because Burnley sacked Sean Dyche, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. So is that it? Are we done? Are there more matches, John? Jesus.
No, there's no
There's
more
one on
matches.
Friday.
Yeah,
Do
he
we have-
said there's
do-
one more.
Oh, Jesus.
Did I read Ben Mee's going to coach?
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
They said
I mean-
he's going to be part of the coach. Jimmy says drink.
Drink.
Remember those
Excuse me,
first happy
man,
hours
man.
where we allowed the guys in the comments to have a drink word?
And now,
I don't
we
remember
just
those.
we just have a
we
safe
just
word
said
for the
drink.
dungeon.
No, there's no safe word. It's just what mood Tom's in.
Yeah. Okay, guys. It is a we are long. We're in 7 minutes of seven. We're in our 8th minute of stoppage time for the first half of the show already. So we're gonna take a break right now, everybody. It's time for your pee break, and your Rihanna can run out and buy a new bottle of Jaeger. Ben can steal more Jaeger from the whatever hostel he's staying
I
at.
will. I'll do it.
But
It's not a
But
hostel,
here's
it's a
the
pub.
thing. Here's the thing. We actually have something awesome for this break, so keep your headset in if you can. You guys have to hear this.
Brilliant.
This is a Bondi Fornaski banger, and I absolutely love it. So the video is just I just threw some photos in. Don't worry about the video. Just
Well,
listen to it. But here we go, everybody. Go have your pee break and all that. We'll be back with trivia in about 3 minutes. So here we go. Rock it out, John. Welcome back to the Stoop Football Fans. It's your boy Lolo. Let me bring in my lovely co-host, Mark. How are you?
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome.
Cheers.
Welcome to Happy Hour, everybody. Cheers.
Dad jokes for 200. Ding, ding, ding.
Let him in. Okay. Everybody give it up to Ben Ireland. Ben Ireland. The man, the myth, the legend. It is Mr. Tom.
Betting in the dark with Mr. Tom.
Come on, Lo. Let's you bitch.
So, guys, I want to ask you, I put up a poll earlier today. What was the most shocking thing to happen this week in football news? Was it Italy out of their second straight World Cup? Mike Dean announcing his retirement at the end of the season? Or kick a keeper? Kick a keeper. Go kick a keeper. Kick a keeper.
Go kick a keeper.
I'm going to post the best comment of the night.
Kick a keeper. Kick a keeper. Go kick a keeper. Kick a keeper.
Go kick a keeper. We don't talk about no.
We've got 6 pints in. James. Get in here, James.
I don't care about anything that doesn't involve Leeds. I love Leeds, full stop.
We have Lederhosen Cantac here for you.
You might need thicker glasses.
Now you're making it personal. You want to make it personal, we can do that. But here's what I'm going to say. If the shoe was on the other foot,
It's been on the other foot so many times.
What are we drinking today, guys? It was time to go to the liquor store like an hour and a half ago.
I'm not one to criticize officiating.
I'm going to bring in Chris, bringing him in from Dirty Jersey. Let's go ahead and bring in our Chelsea and numbers guy, Najee. What's going on, man?
Very, very sad day for football, to be honest with you.
I believe I sent out a tweet. Kick a keeper. Kick a keeper. Go kick a keeper. Kick a keeper.
Go kick a keeper.
I'm going to post the best comment of the night.
Kick a keeper. Kick a keeper. Go kick a keeper. Kick a keeper.
Go kick a keeper. We don't talk about no.
My old lady always would say, if shit had bones, it would stand up and walk.
I'm not really worried about that.
Okay, my response would be this. You don't choose Leeds United. Leeds United chooses you.
It is time to introduce Tony Shipwreck, everybody. Welcome to Happy Hour. So let's go ahead and bring in Stephen Manning. What's going on, Steve? This is Lawler, everybody. Please troll him. He's the one who made me an Arsenal fan. Jimmy Bremer's Ghost, Anders Paul H in the house via Martine, Saul all the way out in Australia, Mo Master, I see you, Bobby 2 Stoop, Karen C. So we're going to bring in another voice. We've got the guy who made Patrick Bamford a lord. James Bush, no good to see you, my friend. That's what I was getting mad about earlier when you were just saying, kick a keeper, go kick a keeper, kick a keeper.
Go kick a keeper.
I'm going to post the best comment of the night.
Kick a keeper, go kick a keeper, kick a keeper.
Go kick a keeper. We don't talk about no. You were going after our players so hard you injured your own player.
It's called football. Deal with it.
Show John your ID and he'll let you in. I don't care if you've been here before.
We've got 6 points more than we had during the last happy hour.
But here's what I'm gonna say: kick a keeper, 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 kick a keeper.
Special thanks to Bondi for putting that together.
Bandy. Good job. A nice little
Do you know the bit that killed me? The bit I've just been laughing at was introducing Tony Shipwreck, everybody.
Tony Shipwreck, everybody.
Fucking brilliant.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay, guys,
right, so
are
what
you
we
guys
doing here? Are we jumping to trivia or are we doing betting in the dark?
Yes. I totally forgot. Let's go with
yes to both those.
Betting in the dark with Mr. Tom. Let's do it.
It's going to be 3.
Betting in the dark with Mr. Tom.
Come on, love, place your bets.
All right, Mr. Tom, what do we got?
Right. So I'm going with Liverpool on the penalties because, well, let's face it, they're very lucky and they've got previous form for penalties. Jota's going to score because, well, Salah isn't. And nice, easy one to bump the money up a little bit with De Bruyne just only has to have a shot on the target.
2 shots.
Okay.
No, just one.
One
or more.
So if De Bruyne doesn't play, that gets voided?
Yeah, but we also don't have we don't have
play?
those kind of we don't have those betting lines in the States. We
Mr.
would have
Tom,
like,
if
we would have like shots on target 1+.
If
so I don't think
if Jota plays, I think
that's the same. That is
best,
1+.
I think that's your best one yet, Mr. Tom. I think I might actually put £1 on that one. I like the odds.
Yeah.
I mean, the shootout could go anywhere, but I see it going
yeah.
to a shootout. I see De Bruyne having a shot, and if he plays, I see Jota scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that for 70 to 1.
For 70, 70
let's
to
go
1.
for it. Yeah.
Absolutely, Tom.
I encourage nobody.
I got
to
5
bet,
on it.
I think that's the only way.
If anybody is to go against our advice and have a bet, then this would be the bet that I'd choose.
Riddy, where you going, man? Good to have you here tonight, but if you're taking off, thank you for joining us tonight.
Good night, Riddy.
All right, we're taking this one, Mr. Tom. We all like it. All right, next one.
Delicious. Let's go with the two that are less sexy. Right. Basically, I didn't want to pick Arsenal to win because I've picked them to win for the last couple of weeks and they've let me down. So we're going with the goals. Saka's due, and Southampton have had more cards than Arsenal this season. So that one could also hit.
So how many cards for Southampton?
Off the top of my head, it's about... They've had about 6 more than Arsenal, something like that. But they've had more. And if Arsenal pile on the pressure, then they may take some bookings. They've only got to get more cards than Arsenal. That's it.
Sure.
That's not a bad bet either, actually.
I'll take this bet.
Yeah, it's a good bet.
Yeah, I'll take that. All right.
What do you think, Rhiannon?
Yeah.
Would you take that, Rhiannon?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a master gambler, you can tell.
She's on the app now, isn't she? She's there.
Yeah.
Worst luck. Like, beginner's luck doesn't even, like, it doesn't even happen for me either. Like, I've never won a bet. A football bet. I've never won a football bet.
No one here has.
Yeah, exactly.
And do you know what though?
Yeah,
I thing is, I'm terrible at betting because I'll put £1 or £2 on, and I'll do them accumulators, and I'll do ridiculous amounts, like a 10 like game accumulator. So obviously my chances of winning is literally 0 anyway. So I don't know why I do it to myself.
How many times?
That's how I roll as well.
Is it one team that lets you down?
It is.
That always is.
I had a thing called a 7 section once, and I picked 21 games. It was there were 7 sections of games. It got harder to pick, and 3 from each. I had 21 games, and it was for 28 grand. And I think I had all of them in, 27 of them, and then Fulham, Crystal Palace. I had Fulham to win, and they were 1-0 up, and Crystal Palace scored in injury time. Oh, it cost me 27 grand. Well, it cost me about £5, but you know.
I was gonna say, didn't cost you that much. You just didn't win that much.
Yeah, there's just
slipped through your fingers.
And from that minute on, I've just thought I'm not destined to win any major money, so.
All right, what's the next one?
A fiver and a gambler in the pub. That's about it.
Sure.
Right. I've gone for the more obvious here, obviously. Amers to win after their heroics. Bowen to score, because let's face it, he's one of their main men. And Brownhill is actually the most carded Burnley player this season. So put your hands together and you could be quids in.
Mr. Tom, you've excelled yourself this week.
Yeah, I take this one as well.
I do my research, lads and ladies. I do my research.
No, I'm impressed this week. They're 3 good returns.
You think?
Yeah, Cyril was.
How is Cyril? On it. Is he good?
Cyril's had a good week.
Oh, happy days. We love you, Cyril.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
The only question is,
he don't like Virgil though.
Does he not? He's not racist, is he?
No, it's not because Virgil's black. It's because he's a shit wrestler.
Oh well. Yeah, he was a shit wrestler.
He was, but he was woeful.
He was a prop, wasn't he? And then he thought, right, I can do this. Yeah.
Cyril's not a fan.
A bit like Doink was to Dink.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I think here is,
right. Yeah.
Well
done there, Tom.
Did he play a full 90 against Lille? I wonder if he might get a rest and not play the whole game.
No, they need him for everything right now.
I don't think it's likely that he will, because they still feel they're in with a chance of getting in the Champions League through the league.
Yeah.
I don't think they will, but they think they will, and that's what's important to this bet.
Well, that's it. There's still a mathematical possibility, so they're not going to be on the beach, are they? So it's
exactly.
You've got to fight for it while it's still possible.
Yeah. While realistically they're 3 games away from the Champions League, they're still not going to take. I hope they're not going to take this lightly for the bet's sake and for Leeds' sake.
Yeah, and they'll have on the mind that Scummer at Liverpool, so that there's ground to be gained there. They'll be looking at Arsenal thinking that Wales have fallen off their bus. So I think they'll be looking at their race is Tottenham. So
There you go.
I think United.
But I do.
Manchester United finishes 8th. I don't see.
Yeah,
that.
I do genuinely think that these 3 that I've picked have realistic chances of actually happening.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, that was betting in the dark with Mr. Tom. All good bets. I feel like I'm going to play all those. I gotta say.
You're a bad boy, Lolo.
Yeah, I am. And a terrible gambler as well.
One day, though.
I should feel guilty about this, really, shouldn't I?
Yep.
Do I feel guilty about it, Cyril? Do I? No, I don't. Sorry. I mean, what's that?
Lolo, you should parlay. You all 3.
Yeah, do a parlay on all 3.
What's that? You want to go on my shoulder, Cyril? All right. So,
all right, guys, it's time for trivia.
Stop attacking Virgil. Leave him alone.
I'm going to make sure that they bury your wrestling figures and Cyril with you, Mr. Tom. If you die first, mate, I'll make sure that happens.
Yeah, someone asked Lolo about Emery.
Mr. Tom never dies. Mr. Tom will never die. Only the actor that plays him.
As soon as Unai Emery does something in the league, we can start talking about that, but no.
No, but you've got to give Unai Emery his European credentials.
Absolutely.
The guy knows how to play in a European competition.
Didn't he beat Arsenal in the Euros recently?
Yeah, I think he's won 3 out of 5.
Like last year. 2 years ago.
Europa Leagues.
He even got to the final with Arsenal, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He got beat by that. So I think
they got walloped. They got walloped by Chelsea,
would have been
but he still got there.
Yeah, and then he beat Arsenal.
Cyril the Beaky Blinder. I love it. Okay, guys, so here we go with trivia tonight.
Nice.
We have the Stoop crew versus the Stoopers. So we have, what do we have? Chris.
I'm excluded, because
Mark.
John's. Oh, did you do the category or did John?
I did. I did.
So I can answer one category then.
You can answer one category, yeah. So we have Ben and Tom as the Stoop crew, and then we have Chris, Mark, and Rhiannon as the
Can we have Rhiannon?
Stoopers.
Because I'm
It's up to her.
Yeah. Do you want to be Stoop crew, Rhiannon?
I really don't mind because I'm crappy either way. So
Right, well, I'm telling you, we've took her, Lolo. She's Stoop crew.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Here are today's categories. Last week in the Prem. Hey, Arnold.
Yes.
Lycra's top showpiece, WrestleMania.
I wonder who that could benefit.
Movie quotes.
Oh, that's Tom
Stadiums.
Friendly. That's also Tom friendly.
And dad jokes.
That's not as Tom
All right,
friendly.
Rhiannon, it's on you.
Okay.
Which category would you like to start with?
Let's go with last week in the Prem.
All right. Brentford recorded a league double over West Ham for the first time since 1953 when both clubs were in what division?
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris?
The 3rd division?
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom?
2nd division.
You are correct. Stoop crew on the board with the 100 points. All right, Tom.
Right, let's go. Dad jokes for 600.
All right, kicking them off. How do you weigh a millennial? In pounds, in kilograms, in...
What's a millennial?
Somebody who was born after the year 2000.
No, it's
Like
no,
83
no,
it's 1986. I think a millennial
Is
is.
it? I actually did look that up once, and
because I'm classed as a millennial.
I'm classed as 2, but I can't remember what they were. But yeah, like ancient.
They just want to put us in the category.
By the snowflake.
We have by Wi-Fi, by the snowflake,
social media.
Wait, how do you weigh a millennial?
I think people that are born past the year 2000 are classed as Gen Z or whatever.
Yeah, Generation Z. Yeah.
Generation Z.
Think social media people.
I'm Generation Leeds.
How do you weigh?
What is it?
In?
What is
You weigh
something we
them
talk
in-
about that has any sort of weight?
I regret
Pounds?
picking this.
Kill it. Well, it's gonna kill.
I'm going to give people a clue.
Use
You've
the
got
other
Facebook.
part of the word. Use
got
the other part of
Facebook.
the word, Chris.
You've got
In
Snapchat.
Instagrams.
Ding, 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 ding,
Boom!
ding.
Chris got it in Instagrams.
Wow.
Yeah, that's well done.
No, it's good.
Well done.
It's good.
All right, Chris?
Yeah.
Let's do dad jokes. 300.
How does a penguin build his house?
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Igloo. Something glue.
I'll give it to you. He glues it together.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. How generous of you, question master and points master.
That's how
Only
you know
because
Tom's
we're
a
like
real sensitive
20
guy.
minutes overtime already, so.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's me.
There's
again.
no such thing
Right.
as 20 minutes overtime, Lolo.
Right.
It
I
just
know.
is what it
Movie
is.
quotes for. Movie quotes for 200, please.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Ding,
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 ding.
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 Rhiannon,
Rhiannon was first, yeah.
Oh, is it Silence of the Lambs?
it is
Yes.
Silence of the Lambs.
Got one right.
All right. Your category.
I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, and I would agree with Pincushion. Penguins aren't in the Arctic, so they don't have igloos.
I didn't write the
You-
joke.
You don't know that.
They do have
Who's to
happy
say they
feet, though.
don't? You know.
Here's the thing: is they aren't in the north; they are in the south. But who's to say nobody makes igloos in the south? They're just houses
They are
made
in
of ice.
Gotham. They're in Gotham
And who's to
City
say
as
there
well.
isn't a zoo in the north with penguins in it?
Maybe they're just like renegade, like shunned from their community penguins.
Like, get on the
I'm-
jet skis. We're going
They're like
north.
two
Shut up,
packs a
Virgil.
day smokers, and you know they shoplift. They're really bad shoplifters because they just have these flippers. And
The
it just
fuck
falls
are you
right
going
through,
with this?
and that's why they get caught, and they have to make a run for the north.
I think you need to draw a
Are you
picture of this
drinking
penguin.
wine out of a coffin yet?
What the
Oh, fuck,
fucking
man.
hell are you on about?
I'm on a cuppa today.
Jesus
Having
Christ.
a nice cup of herbal tea.
Right, was it Rhiannon's choice? The fuck have you just said?
Let's go for stadiums 200, please.
Riverside.
Ding,
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 ding.
ding.
Chris,
Middlesbrough.
you're correct.
There's no way you beat me to that.
Yes.
No
I,
way.
I thought he said Middlesbrough as in brother.
Yeah,
It's actually Middlesbrough.
No, that's not how you pronounce it.
it's Middlesbrough.
Exactly.
It's a shithole.
All right, Chris.
Let's
I will agree with.
let's do more shithole stadiums for 400.
Bet 365.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
I believe it's Stoke City.
You are correct.
Can we go stadiums again for 600, please?
Victoria Road.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
That's Dagenham and Redbridge.
You are correct. All of these are skewing Tom's direction.
Can we have
wonder.
500, please? Stadiums.
The Match Room.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
It's Leighton Orient.
It is Leighton
Jesus
Orient.
fucking Christ! You wrote these things, didn't you, Mr. Tom?
No,
You
I've
wrote
I
the
bet
whole
you did.
fucking thing.
I've
Yeah,
been
You
there.
wrote the whole thing, and then you sent it off
I
to
watched them play
Ben
Leeds in the match
to
room.
do the hard work where he had to put it into the program.
No, I watched them
not
against
easy,
Leeds
you
in the
know,
match
to
room.
do
I had to
that.
sit with the disabled kids. I've told this story, yeah?
I put dad jokes in for you, man.
I'm disabled.
Hi, I'm not a dad.
Right.
I don't care that you're good at them.
Can we have stadiums for 300, please? I'm on a roll, baby.
Magic
Ding, ding,
Sky.
ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
No,
Reading.
Rhiannon.
No.
I got that
Rhiannon was first.
Rhiannon.
Reading.
You are correct.
I totally knew.
Stadium's 400.
St. James Park.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, come on.
Now there's two of them.
Two of them.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom,
Exeter.
I need two.
Well, Newcastle and Exeter.
No. Sandcastle or Exeter.
It's Sandcastle.
Whatever.
So you
Just
got
give me
it wrong.
points.
So the points go
Just
to
give me
the
the
other
points,
team.
brother.
Nope. They go to the other team. Jimmy got it correctly with Sandcastle.
We all know it's Newcastle.
Saudi Castle was better, but anyway.
Don't forget to say
You know.
United because you'll piss somebody off here.
May I just say I didn't do that subject for Tom. That one was for Rhiannon because Lolo asked me. He says, "We've got Rhiannon on. Do some subjects
Yeah,
first." So I did
stop
movie
doing
get quotes.
fucking wrestling.
And then he picks all my local stadiums.
I did movie quotes and stadiums, but success. You got one of them right. So there we go.
Everyone knows Tom's
sorry.
really a Charlton Athletic fan.
Yeah, I've been there. I watched Charlton versus Leeds too.
I've seen Charlton Leeds at the Valley as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah, it
perky
was
little
shit.
ground. Yeah, it's a shitty little fucking place. Isn't
Anyway, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I didn't realise that the fix was in, and I was supposed to keep my mouth shut on that subject.
it? Well, that wasn't the fix.
Sorry.
The fix was Lycra's fucking
Well,
top.
at least throw the low-scoring questions. Just don't bother with those. Don't sweep the category from bottom to top.
Yeah,
It's not in my nature to throw it,
Oh,
brother.
gee.
Guys,
While I'm
yeah,
at it,
I
I
need
guess
to-
I
we
should
need
just take
to-
the
we need
$100
to-
category.
We need to realise that every week we get left with the shittest questions, so we need to save some of the good questions till last.
That is true. You're 100% right, which is why I'm going to go for dad jokes for 500.
What does a house wear?
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Houseware.
No.
No.
But good answer.
This is for you, Mark. Come on.
Jesus. What does a house wear?
Should I say, what does a female house wear?
I don't know.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah,
I think
Chris.
Mo Master's got it right, hasn't he?
This doesn't make any sense. An address?
Correct.
I don't know.
Address.
Address.
Oh, right. Oh.
It does make sense. Address.
Not if you say an address. If you just say address.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, that wasn't the answer. Then,
Oh
so
my
we
God,
got
a
it wrong.
Kemar roof. Good one, Jimmy. Bonus points.
Let's do a
A
movie
coat of
quote.
paint as well. Good
Let's do
one,
movie
Rob
quotes
Greenlee.
for 300.
Show me the money.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris,
Jerry Maguire.
you're correct. How did nobody else jump in on that?
I'm not allowed.
I forgot what the subject was, so I was sitting there going, why is it saying show me the money?
All right. Let's
I lost my trail of thought for a second. As well.
Actually,
that's
he was
Cuba
waiting
Gooding
on
Jr.
you to use your the voice of the actor or actress that said the line.
Show me the
And
money.
he would have if
Show
he
me
would have
the
shouted
money,
it,
Jerry.
he would have just he would have been there.
What's it called? The Qualm.
The Qualm.
It,
Yeah.
it was too easy.
That was a good
all right.
movie.
Go, Chris.
Rod Tidwell for 400. No, Hey Arnold for 400.
Yes. Yes.
This one
we waited all
I
week.
will use the accent. You want to be a farmer? Here's a couple of acres. Oh, good one.
Are we naming the movie?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. What movie is it from?
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris?
It's gonna be a terrible
ding, ding, ding.
guess. Conan the Barbarian.
No.
No.
Ding, ding, ding. I know it. Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Is it Last Action Hero?
It is Last
Yes!
Action Hero.
Yes, he's so excited, isn't he?
Yes! I love it. No, it's not Commando. It's not Terminator, my master. You're wrong. Fuck you. You're wrong.
Cyril told
Sorry.
you the answer, didn't he?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm cheating. Cyril's the secret
Cyril
army fan.
wrote the category.
Cyril is the long name for Siri. He's just like whispering.
Cyril.
Have you ever asked Siri what Siri means? She says it's top secret. Dodgy shit, that bitch. I'm telling you.
Can we go right? Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit overexcited. Let's calm it down a bit. Let's make it a bit calmer. Dad jokes for 100, please.
Why did the coach go to the bank?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark?
To get a quarterback?
You are correct.
Yes,
to
Mark.
get his quarterback.
I
There
was
you
right.
go.
This section's for you.
Yes.
I knew I was right.
I get
Very
one
good.
out.
Very good.
All right, let's see if I can run the category then. 200, same category.
Which animals can operate MRI machines?
Oh, ding, ding, ding.
Mark?
A dachshund? A dachshund?
Oh, ding,
No,
ding, ding.
nearly.
Rhiannon?
Is this going to be right? You're talking to a radiographer here, and I reckon it's going to be completely. It's the joke is going to be ruined because I'm going to say it's completely wrong. But is it a cat?
Yes.
Well,
Cats.
if I'm asking you which animals can operate MRI machines, you would say, well,
A
Cats
cat
can.
can.
Yeah.
cats can.
Yeah. Well, they can't, can they?
It's
'Cause-
wrong.
Oh.
Did you actually
The
put
joke is
a cat
awful
next
because
to
it's
the
not
machine and
true.
see
There's
if
no
it could
cat
work
that can
it?
do that.
And I'm gonna give Conche bonus points for
Can I
kindergarten
just say
cop.
we need minus points here for
Yes.
people that don't understand the subject of dad jokes. They are the corniest, horriblest, fucking saddest jokes in the world. That's the whole point of them.
And by the way,
Cats can.
cats cannot operate MRI machines.
I also think
My cat
Master
can.
should get points for Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Bonus points. Beverly
It's
Hills
almost
Cop
like
4.
he knows the key to my heart is ridiculous movie answers. So,
Right. So
although that movie is coming.
But Arnold's not in it.
shall we close out the subject and go with dad jokes 400?
What did the drummer call his daughters? Oh, this is a repeat, but probably one of my favorite answers.
Yeah, I like this one. I did. I didn't realize it was a repeat.
Yeah, it was a controversial one.
That's very good.
Oh, Drizzle. Yeah, Rob.
For drizzle, my shizzle.
Shizzle. Drink.
I'm so rad.
How does a drummer start his regime?
1 and a 2 and
There's no ding ding ding
Oh.
there.
ding, ding, ding.
ding.
Chris?
I know. I don't know the ironic part of it
Ding,
though. I
ding,
just
ding.
know a 1 and a 2.
Tom? I'm going to give it to Chris.
Answer 1 and 2. Yeah.
And a 1
Yeah.
and a 2.
Yeah, I do remember that now. That being used before.
Well
I
done,
didn't remember
Chris.
it enough to
I
remember
obviously
it when I
didn't
was
start
on the
far
gun.
enough
But
down
yeah.
the list in the
Yeah.
dad jokes website.
Yeah, we've taken all of them.
Well, today he may call them Tom Tom, but
Tom Tom is good. Little cymbals, good. Drum kids, good.
Chris,
All
that
right,
was you,
Chris.
was it?
yeah. Let's do last week in the Prem for 200.
Yes.
Norwich beat Burnley, making it an unbeaten double over them, doing so this season to only one other team. Which one? So which team has Norwich done an unbeaten double over?
Ding ding ding.
What's your name?
Ben.
Ben.
Wait,
Ben.
so that means
Yes,
you don't have-
Ben.
You don't have to
Brentford.
Nope.
Oh.
So
Arsenal. No, Mo Master. Negative
Ding,
points.
ding, ding.
Is 2 draws unbeaten double as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ding, ding,
Unbeaten.
ding.
Tom.
Is it Southampton?
No.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Ben.
Newcastle.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Ding, ding, ding. Watford.
No. Chris.
Ding, ding, ding. Everton.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Man City.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
Leeds United?
No,
No.
we
No,
beat
they
them
lost
twice.
Ding, ding, ding. Crystal
Tony got it correct. Brighton.
Brighton.
It is
Give the
Brighton.
I
points
should have
to
known.
Tony.
They're the draw
Go on,
specialist.
Tony. Tony's got more questions right in the comments section. He does me on the fucking show.
Is that shipwreck
Exactly.
in the comments?
And technically, he went to the gym an hour ago. He was
Shipwreck
like,
in the
"Bye, everybody. I'm
comments.
going to
Why-
the gym."
Is
Why
that
ain't
code
he
for
in
masturbating, Tony? Are you masturbating to the show?
Why is he
Ew.
not live on the show?
Why? Can we give this man a red card? Where's the ref?
No, John's my boy.
He's
I've got
watching the
friends in
Rangers.
I've got friends in high places, Mark.
Not high enough.
Not high
All
enough.
right.
Exactly.
Maybe drunk, but not high.
Who got that right?
Don't
Tony.
remember.
Tony.
Stoopers.
So
Mark.
that'll be on
Chris.
Mark.
Movie quotes for 100.
Thank you very much, Rob Greenleaf.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark.
Gone with the Wind.
You are correct.
Oh, thank God he beat me to it. I was going to say Casablanca, and I'd have looked
I was
really
gonna say
silly.
the
Definitely. We would have laughed at you. 400, same category.
I like it when
Can't
Mark's on the
handle
road.
the truth.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Chris.
Few good men.
You are correct. Catching up.
Rhiannon, wake up. Come on, this is for you.
I ding dinged on that one.
You need to be a bit louder.
There we go.
If you'd have been even a little bit louder, you
Mo
would have
Master,
a
bonus
suspicion
points
you
for
would have
saying-
been picked.
Let's see
Ali.
how good Mr. Tom actually is. Let's do some wrestling for 300.
All right. Well, what's the
Edge
rules of
versus
this?
The Undertaker.
Right, can I
Ding,
just
ding, ding.
interrupt?
Which
ding,
WrestleMania was this?
Oh.
This
24.
is
You're correct.
Shut the
Fucking hell.
fuck
right. Just so you know, this is the main event.
This is
Which
just
man-
so you
which-
know, this is yet another category written by Mr. Tom.
No,
So,
right.
Mark,
If this
helps, just say ding, 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 and yell out a number.
Event. Yeah, these
Oh,
are the
I
main
understand
events
that.
for the WrestleMania.
Just yell out a
WrestleMania
number.
was it?
Just go ding, ding, ding,
Yes.
25.
You're naming
And
WrestleMania.
Right, Mark,
better
I'm going
than
to give
actually
Mark a
Super
clue.
Bowls.
Right, from 600 downwards to 100, they get lower. So the highest number is at 600, and the lowest number is at 100.
Oh, it's my
that's
turn,
not
isn't it?
true at all.
Oh, okay.
That's
It
not
is
cool.
true
at all.
No, you check
That's
it.
a
It's true.
fucking lie.
All right, guys,
It's
just
not a
settle
lie.
down. All right, let's
'Cause I went
continue
down- I
with
went up the
last week
list.
in the Prem for 600, baby.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
Under Bielsa, Leeds United were averaging 0.9 points per game this season. Points, not goals. Since Marsh took over, what is their points per match average?
Ding,
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 ding.
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 Tom,
1.7.
you are correct.
Why would you let Mr. Tom answer when I dinged first and the one
dinged
only
first.
question?
You are
one
on
only
the
sub-
same team.
The one
It's
only
like
subject I
arguing
can
with your
answer.
wife.
The one
Listen,
subject I can answer, and you
I
pick Mr. Tom,
finished-
who's answered every question in the
I
fucking
finished
category.
talking, and then I listen, and the next ding, ding, ding I hear is the one I go with.
It was a London
I
ding.
think you need fucking ear testing.
Just remember, Ben, there was a time when there were no ding, ding, dings. Imagine
I
how
remember
that
this,
went.
but I was civilized and put the ding ding dings in.
Those were
So
dark times.
There were dark times. There were crazy times. But now we have the added advantage of technology where we have a ding, ding, ding.
The ding, ding, ding was...
And it's
an
down to the
inspired
referee's
edition,
ear. And I expect the referee's ear to hear that I was first.
This is
To
like
be
Harry
biased?
Maguire protesting to the referee about his own player.
Get the referee, fucking Mike Dean up there, sent off.
There was a time where there were no ding ding dings. It was terrible.
Fucking Mike Dean, Lolo.
Remember the time when we
hell.
didn't have the ding ding ding?
I'm looking at them
Sorry.
points.
It was
going
around
down.
the
I was
time-
waiting,
Just
I was
keep
waiting.
calling me
Sorry,
Mike
sorry,
Dean.
Flip
me again.
bones.
Right,
Keep
Lolo,
fucking
but
calling me
you
Mike
didn't-
Dean.
Last
I
week in
swear
the
to
Prem,
God.
Right, you've took them
Last
points
week in
off,
the
but
Prem
you did
300,
owe me
please.
600 points. You did owe me 600 points.
There's
so
your
put them on.
600. There you go.
Thank you. Right, let's get on with it, Mike.
Last week in the Prem 300, please.
All right. Man City and Liverpool drew both of their meetings this season in the Premier League. The last time this happened was in 2012-2013. What was the highest grossing film of 2013? I mean, let it go, Pep. Just let it go.
Ding ding
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Chris,
Fucking.
Frozen.
you are correct.
Really?
You didn't give me a chance to ding, ding, ding.
Fucking keep complaining, you little twat. I didn't realize you would go to France and become a little
Twat.
bitch.
Can I just say something, Mr.
It's a good
Midget?
thing
I'm
I've got my
fucking
own
6'5", little twat. Big twat. Big twat.
You're acting like a little one.
Category where I
I
can make
love
up
you,
the
Lolo.
points that Ben's going to get taken from me.
Yeah, you guys are
Gotta
down
make
to
it- I've
nearly
gotta make it
negative
even,
points.
Mr. Tom. I've got to make it even.
Let's do movie
All right.
quotes.
Right.
Movie quotes for 5.
I'll have what she's having.
Ding ding
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
And I nailed that accent, by the way.
Ding,
Chris,
ding, ding.
When Harry met
Not a
Sally.
chance.
you're
Not a
correct.
chance he beat me to that. Not a chance.
He
Actually,
beat
yeah, he
you.
did.
He beat you backwards and forth. He beat you like a redheaded
How many
stepchild.
fucking points did you take off me?
8 million. You kept calling me Mike Dean, you cunt.
I'm going to need to know that all the army
it's
movies and the
pronounced
wrestling.
You cunt Dean.
Exactly. So every time he called me Mike Dean, he's basically calling me a cunt. So I took off tons of points for that.
Okay, I accepted, but fuck me, it was a bit harsh.
No.
Arnold for one.
And then you were
There's
begging
no
for
way
it.
we can win. This is amazing.
Mr. Tom, right? I'm
We'll
just
still
guaranteed,
lose.
Right,
That's
that-
the
look
Yeah,
at- look
yeah,
at
you're
the
still
time
gonna
right
win.
there.
Relax.
Yeah,
The
that-
best
Ben is
part
Ben
is
is like
Stoop
the-
Crew is
I've
gonna
covered
win.
you, Mr. Tom. I've covered
Ben,
you. Don't worry.
Ben is like Stoop Crew Granite Xhaka getting a red card.
Yeah, exactly. He just kept calling me Mike Dean. It was just going down like constantly.
Shut up, Mike.
Jesus Christ.
I was
No.
clicking that button like a college freshman. Okay, who's
Arnold.
up? Chris.
That's not PG.
Hey Arnold won.
If it bleeds, we kill it.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom,
Predator.
you are correct.
Yes.
You are correct, you predator.
Right. Hey Arnold, 600, please.
Oh, going for the big money.
We need it.
I did nothing. The pavement was his enemy.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom,
Twids.
Mark, you know this is your category, right? Like, you're letting Tom have it. You're letting Tom run away.
By the
with it.
way, I have no doubt in my mind that Stoop Crew's going to win because Mr. Tom's just going to clean Hey Arnold in the WWE
Oh, yeah.
category.
Yeah. And every wrestling category. And he'll get the final movie close one.
Done.
We might get 400 more points.
Ooh, Conche with some bonus
use
points for
Cyril as a
Undu
balloon.
Twat.
And sweeping.
Love it.
Just
What's that,
sit
Cyril?
back and enjoy the Mr. Tom show.
All right, Tom.
What's this, Cyril? Right, Cyril would like 300. Hey Arnold, please.
For how much?
300, please.
What is the first rule in a crisis situation?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
Kindergarten Cop?
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
No.
I thought it was, and I second guessed this
No.
one.
Ding,
But I'm
ding,
going
ding.
with Ben's.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, Mark?
True Lies.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah?
Jingle all
Chris?
the way.
No.
Nope. Oh, you were totally right. You were totally right, Ben.
I am right.
Yeah. I know. I just looked it up
so
right now
familiar.
because it
Ding,
totally
ding, ding.
it sounds like what was the first one we said?
Ding, ding, ding.
Kindergarten Cop.
It sounds like a kindergarten cop.
It
one,
sounds
but
like
it's
something
not.
kids say to the kids. Is
Yeah,
it
but it ain't.
Eraser?
Nope.
No,
It's somebody
it is
says
not.
to somebody who looks like a kid, or is the height of a kid.
Ding, ding, ding. Twins.
Yes.
You are correct. And then Vincent says, "You negotiate first, and then you attack. You never
Exactly,
negotiated." Aha.
I told you could trust me with this subject.
Wait. Was
When
I
Twitter
asked
the
you last
answer
week.
to 2 questions?
I am.
Yes.
I am a secret Arnold.
That's
and
very
I
good.
actually
That's
did
very
this
good.
one off the top of my head.
But guys, I have to say, Conche got it first, so he's
Not a
getting those
chance.
points.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
He did.
But we'll carry on.
Look at that, 8:51 p.m. That was like 12 minutes ago.
It was like
Fucking
8
hell, it's like
seconds ago.
it's
All
like
right.
2:51 p.m. here.
Is your children teaching you how to tell time as well as maths?
Yes.
I
And
think
reading.
the crisis situation is Lolo's timekeeping. But anyway,
I'm
talking.
worried that
What was that?
Rhiannon's asleep because we hadn't heard her for about an hour.
No, she's just second guessing her decision to be on your team.
Any word about those cigar smoking penguins?
I
going
have
to
no,
work?
I have no doubt. Even
what team is Rhiannon on?
Even with VAR at the top there, do you know? I have no doubt that the Stoop crew will be victors. But I have no doubt it will go down to the last question. So save 600 Lycras, Tom. Save that one.
I like how they're saving Lycra for the last, because this one is just numbers.
As long as we can stay within the total points of Lycra to the end, we should be okay.
Right. Well, we need to stop saying like Mike Dean and stuff.
We do. We need to
Tony
start
even says
behaving.
Con got it first. All right, here we go.
You're
We're going
lying,
with Lycra's
Tony.
top show
I want
piece.
my tenner back.
Undertaker versus AJ Styles.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, fuck. Yep.
36.
Well, how do you know that?
How the fuck does he know that?
What
the fuck?
Who's AJ Styles?
No,
I'm going to put you on. Mr. Tom, do you remember You Bet?
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on You Bet.
Oh. Well, we'll get a time machine, go back to 1989, and Darren Daves can...
You know, who was it? Matthew? Matthew fucking Kelly or whatever.
That's a great quote. Khan says he met the bad guy from Kindergarten Cop in a bar in Santa Monica, and he introduced himself as the bad guy from Kindergarten Cop.
Do you know, he actually looked... I always thought he was...
Sarandon.
Oh, he's gone out of his head. Fucking Christian Slater and... No, the dad from Back to the Future. I always thought they were the same person.
Wasn't he in a few movies, though, as a bad guy? Surely that wasn't his highlight. I'm sure he was in a few movies. I'm sure I've seen him in a couple.
We'll give him a chance. Can we have movie quotes for 600, please?
Yes, 1 second.
Yeah, the small bladder guy is taking a little break.
Oh, my apologies, small bladder guy.
He's probably gone to be sick on the washing, John.
Oh shit! That's right. I gotta put it in the dryer.
Yeah, I'm checking on the wash.
I want 500 points for getting your washing dried there, Lolo. Otherwise, it'd be wet in the morning.
That's the first thing you've said that's worth any points.
Thank you.
I'm not comfortable with the fact that there's 1,700 points left in the Lycra category.
We should have asked the questions earlier then, shouldn't we?
And Ben just got some bonus points.
See, I know how to play this quiz. I am a veteran of this quiz.
Some more.
Ben is definitely a veteran of this game. He knows it's not about the questions.
The questions.
Ben has the most.
Behavior is top.
If you took the amount of points Ben has won and lost outside of questions and just added them up, like he's killing you guys. He's killing.
Hall of Famer.
He's killing you guys.
That.
All right, what are we going with?
600, please.
Oh, you're killing that category. All right.
We're going to finish it.
Wait, should I pronounce this how a New Yorker
ding.
pronounces it?
Houston, we got a problem.
No.
Ding, ding,
Houston.
Ding, ding, ding.
Houston, we have a problem.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris. Tom, you ding, ding, ding while I was still talking. Sorry.
He did.
Apollo 13.
You are
He
correct.
did. And I knew that's exactly why I laughed, because I knew that's what you was going to say. You
That's
fucking
my
did too
tactics.
early.
Fuck it. Fair
Tom,
enough.
you have
Right.
every other fucking category.
Right, last
Relax.
week in the
I know.
Prem for
Mr.
400.
Tom's, he's
I
going to
know.
go to sleep saying ding, ding, ding. Fucking in his sleep, I'm telling you.
Rhiannon's already in bed, so she's like, I'm good. Arsenal lost to Brighton, making it two home losses in a row. How many of their previous 16 home matches had they lost?
Ding,
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris?
1.
No.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
I mean, technically they did lose one. But
Ding,
it
ding,
was more
ding.
than that. Ben?
2.
You are correct.
Oh, very good.
I got a question right.
However, Tony got it right before you, so he
Fuck
gets
Tony.
Never. There's
Fuck
no
shipwreck.
chance.
Tony actually
No
answered it
chance.
twice before you answered it once.
No, I was ding, ding, ding.
Tony says
He
2,
answered
Jimmy
it-
says 1, and then
Alright,
Tony says 2
Alright,
again.
alright. No,
Look
Ben,
at the
Ben,
comments.
He answered
That's
it before
exactly
you
what
got
happened.
to me. I ding, ding, ding before Tony fucking put 2.
Ben, Ben, Ben,
The problem
scoring
is you
system.
spent your
That's
whole
exactly
life
what
ding,
happened.
ding, dinging yourself, and you...
Did Tony type ding, ding, ding 2? No, so his answer's incorrect.
Ben, the
Good
scoring
point.
system. What they said Tony did is exactly what happened, even if it didn't. So
Thank you, Tom.
that's
bonus
exactly what
points.
happened.
No, I
Exactly what
agree,
happened.
Mr. Tom. I agree, but I'm just saying, just out of because
All right,
he's not on the,
Chris,
I know,
because
Mark,
he's-
it's your
recollection of it.
category.
no. I'm just saying because he's sat hiding in the comments and not live on the show. Fuck shipwreck. I got there first, so I'm going to choose
Kick the
last week
keeper.
in the Prem for 500, please.
Nobody answers, so Ben can ding, ding, ding.
Yes, thank you. Villa got thumped by Tottenham, their 5th home defeat out of 10 since Stevie G took over. Only 2 clubs have worse home records in that time. Which 2?
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom?
One is Watford because they've lost the last 9 at home.
Uh-huh.
And the other, I believe, could be Norwich.
You are correct. However, Ben was whispering Norwich in your ear, so those points are going to go to the
But they're bottom of
Stoopers.
the league, so it was obviously going to be Norwich.
I know, but he cheated, so...
Some would have said he assisted.
Assists don't count in
Just
trivia.
Arnold's
Just before we,
100. Let's just get
before
these
we,
out of the
we
way.
choose, because they didn't
Ben's
really
a great
win that
assist
one.
man.
Can we win
All right,
this?
Randy
Yes.
Orton versus Batista versus
Ding, ding, ding.
David Bryan.
Ding, ding, ding. It's Daniel Bryan, and it was
Ding,
30.
ding, ding, 30.
You're correct, John.
Your Stoop crew.
I'm
Oh,
Stoop
son.
Crew.
Yes,
You
John.
are.
I have the answers in front of me.
Yes, John.
Uh-oh.
I know you do, brother.
How do you have the answers?
Me and John shared quiz notes.
Oh, so you're telling me that
John
you're
was so
cheating behind
kindly.
the scenes.
No,
Wait.
John
Wait a
so
second.
kindly
I just want
did a
Tom
spell
to
check
win.
for me.
Wait. John reading the answer is not cheating, but Ben whispering the answer to Tom that he was already going to
Oh,
say
look
anyway.
at Mister! I'm telling.
Oh.
I'm telling. Buy the teacher.
Ben,
an apple,
Ben,
you
Ben,
fucker.
Ben, I will handle this. Chris,
Yes, thank
you sound
you.
like a little bitch. That's minus points.
Yeah, bitch. Fucking you! You can tell what you was at school. Teacher.
All
Little
right,
bitch.
um,
little
little
sni-
bitch.
can we-
Little bitch.
snitches get stitches and minus points.
Little
Can we
Detroit
have Hey
bitch.
Arnold 200,
Lolo, I'm
please?
going to buy you a Michael Dean jersey.
Oh, you're going down.
So what? Like just a black
like how you called him
polyester
Michael.
short sleeve shirt?
He did respect me by calling me Michael. That's
No,
like
that's
saying
even more
you're
of
not
it.
a
That's
cunt.
even more
You're a
of a fuck you.
cuntois.
Contois,
Yes.
exactly. A French cunt. That's
Hey
even
Arnold
worse.
for
All right.
200, please.
Kurt Angle
all right.
versus Brock Lesnar.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Chris,
27.
No.
Good guess,
Ding,
but
ding,
no.
ding. 19.
Fucking Tom, Jesus, how do you
Tom,
know this?
may I interrupt? Tom, how the I wrote this question with you, these
I've
questions
seen it.
with you in mind, but how the fuck do you know just off the top
for
of your
real,
head?
the number. Like if you ask me when did Leicester win the league, like I remember it clearly. I don't know what fucking year that was.
I'm the
15,
same age as WrestleMania, so I can reconcile it based on how old I was when I watched it.
Yeah, but
that
it's
happened
in
2003.
You cheating
It's
fuck.
It's not.
No,
because of your age. It's instantly.
That happened in 2003.
Yeah, but then it's like I don't get
That's
it. It's
crazy.
just like,
It's just crazy.
It's crazy shit, man. It is.
All right. 200 Hey Arnold, please.
Perfect. The Rock versus Stone Cold. No disqualification.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
You pressed the wrong one.
No, Tom, sorry. Chris ding, ding, dinged while I was still asking the question.
15.
No. You ding, ding,
17.
dinged while I was still answering.
17 or X7, depends on how you call it.
It is.
Yes, it was
17.
actually written X7 in the answers, but I put 17.
How does he know this?
It was actually
200
written
Hey
X7.
Arnold, please.
Perfect. Hogan and Mr. T
No, what's
versus
going on
Roddy
here?
Piper and Paul Orndorff.
Ding, ding, ding. 1.
Anybody else?
1.
That's not 1.
Why is that?
All right,
Why
we're giving
is
it to
he just
Mr.
press
Tom.
Hey
You
Arnold
guys
and
are
that came
killing
up?
it. No, I'm just ignoring what he's choosing, and I'm getting rid
Hey
of that
Arnold for
category.
200, please.
Now, here we go. There's 500 points separating these teams. There
I
are
slayed that
700
category, by the
points
way.
on the board. Yes, you were supposed to. Nobody else
You
was,
wrote it.
Tom.
I wrote it. Bearing in mind,
I had
that
nothing to do with it.
Only Mr. Tom would know the answers. I'm Stoop Crew. You don't blame me for fucking favouring my team.
All right.
We should have a
Yeah,
category
exactly,
next-
Mark. I asked you to write the
Mark-
questions. You didn't
Mark,
get
I
my
put
text. I
questions in
understand.
there
Do we have
for
a
you, but
category
you're
next
you're
week
not in
called
the quiz mode
Mr. Tom's
tonight.
Relatives?
Know anything?
No, but I know when
I
you're
did it. What
I
was
know
that,
like
Chris?
6 questions
Right, I'm-
today, and
I'm gonna do
4
Wines
times
of
I
the
got
World.
beat out by Mr. Tom.
Right,
But
Mark,
here's what I'm
next
saying,
week-
Mark.
Next week,
I
I'm going to do
did
Wines of
ask
the
you to
World.
write the questions tonight, and then you could have skewed them all
then-
towards everybody else. So, is it cheating? No.
I really don't like ping pong.
I
If
never
any of
said it
you-
was
If that's
cheating.
relevant information, I know nothing about table
My
tennis.
good friend from Brooklyn I text my good friend from Brooklyn and apologised earlier that I hadn't had time to write Hey Arnold because I asked him last week if I could, and then he texted me back and said, I've done no trivia, I haven't got time. So in half an hour, I've done 5 subjects.
I'd destroy you in a
Because-
wrestling quiz, Tony. Why are you even daring to make that challenge?
Right, and it's not because I wanted the Stoop Crew to win. It's because I wanted everybody to have a quiz tonight. So you can
It is
moan that the
correct.
questions
This is
favours
all correct.
Mr. Tom.
I did not have time to make the quiz tonight, and Ben totally covered my eyes. That does
And we
not
have a next
that
week, we
does
have a
not
great
keep him
subject.
safe from negative points.
No, and I
Just so
understand
you guys
that.
know.
I understand that. But next week we have a great subject of music from director John because he did a good subject as well this week.
All right, here we
So-
go. Hey Arnold, 200. He had to split.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
I so want to say Mark.
I'd
it's
say
Tom.
Mark. Give it.
It's
Go on,
Tom.
say Mark.
It's Tom.
and
I
then
can't
I'll-
cheat. I can't cheat. I'm a
Yeah,
fair.
you can't cheat. Go on, Mark. Have a go at it.
No,
He doesn't know
please.
it.
I
He
insist.
doesn't
Get
know
it wrong, Mr. Tom.
No, I think it's the Running Man.
It is the best dance of the 80s.
It's with, like the chainsaw in it when he goes rapping. He's like,
Right, this is the
Okay,
one.
guys, here we go. But I just want to, I want to have a quick bonus round. If anyone can tell me what flavor of chip I am eating, I will flip it around real quick, and then you guys
Jalapeno.
will tell me. Are you ready?
Jalapeno.
Nope. These are actually Irish potato chips. Ready?
What flavor am I eating?
Ding, ding,
Okay.
ding.
What am I eating?
Ding, ding,
Ding, ding.
Chris?
ding,
Sour
ding,
cream
ding,
and onion.
No.
ding, ding,
You're
ding.
eating cheese and onion.
Tom?
Sour cream and chive.
Nope.
Crap and
Ding,
crap.
ding, ding.
They are Irish.
Crap
Ding,
and
ding,
crap.
ding.
Sour cream and potato.
Ding, ding, ding. Potato flavor.
No.
Potato man.
Mark?
It was sour cream and green onion.
Nope.
Ding,
Boiled
ding,
meat.
ding. Potato and Guinness.
Boiled meat.
Ding, ding, ding.
They are
Spring
Irish.
onion. Spring
Harvard's
onion.
Head.
Irish stew flavor.
Carol Gunny gets bonus points for sour cream and Guinness. I like that. That made
Ding, ding,
me
ding.
laugh. Yes.
Jameson.
Nope.
No bonus points for Jameson.
Haggis and Scotch egg.
Scottish.
That's Scottish.
No fucking no.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes.
Pot of gold flavor.
Nope.
Fuck you.
Might be
These
why,
are-
why are you being a bitch tonight, mate?
Ding, ding.
Sour cream and shamrock.
Shamrock.
That's that. Come on.
That's a mythical
So what?
I'm
flavor.
It
almost-
tastes
You
like
guys
a
don't have
freshly-
these?
It tastes like a
I'm
freshly
scared of what
mowed
this
lawn.
point system's going to reveal.
And shamrock.
Peat and
With the skins on.
When you feel like you want to eat
But they
like a
don't tell you if
bovine.
it's the skins of the potatoes or the
Potato.
skins of the
Who are
shamrock.
Who are the guys stood on the fence?
Shamrock
Who are
doesn't
these
have
fellas?
skin.
Those are the
Who are
shamrocks.
jockeys?
Yeah.
Are those
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
shamrock
Yeah.
peelers? Jeez.
They're
No,
the
this is
jockeys,
actually a band called Hello Everybody, we are Sour Cream and the Shamrocks. Hello.
I thought it was the crossfade.
Crossfade. Anyway, I thought you guys would get the Shamrocks, but no. All right, bonus points be damned.
Hey,
Oh, and Ben, you didn't do a bonus category today. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey
I-
Arnold,
fucking
hey Arnold
hell.
for the win. Whoever gets this question right wins.
We were 700 points.
Who
in
is
front
he,
of-
Daddy? And what does he do?
Ding, ding, ding.
Guys, how
Oh,
is Tom
ding,
the
ding,
only
ding.
ding ding ding?
Kindergarten cop, obviously.
Jesus Christ. That was the easiest
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Oh man. Well
Rihanna, raise your
done,
arms.
guys. Rihanna, you won.
Well
least
done,
it
Stoop Crew.
Right, this time round.
You win. You actually win a place on next week's show.
I have to admit, I was surprised when I managed to say ding, ding, ding uninterrupted on that question.
For real, right?
I
thought
assumed it was
I
going to
thought
be a
everybody
war.
would be.
I assumed that even Chris only had to make the ding noise and he would have been picked. Yeah, no noise.
No, I'm pretty fair about who I hear ding 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 first. So you guys don't eat these? You guys haven't heard of these sour cream and shamrock?
No.
That's
so this is just
clover.
bullshit.
They're clovers.
This is-
Shamrock.
Yes, the clovers. They're just
clovers.
I'll probably
three-leaf
deserve
clovers.
an.
Oh, so you would have guessed sour cream and clovers.
Yeah, if
Well, we
it was
wouldn't
just
do
an
it.
ordinary packet
Clovers,
of crisps.
it's not.
but
It's
Who
leaf.
eats a clover? A clover doesn't taste like anything. A shamrock
Not
doesn't
really
taste
sure.
like anything.
Can we all just sit back and look and think about Mr. Tom's performance today? That was like
outstanding, Mr. Tom.
that was like,
It's the questions were written for you.
34 goals.
I'd like to protest and
What are you smoking,
Tom? I'd like to have Mr. Tom
it's just the
tested
pen
for
knife English.
steroids.
However, but I was thinking that I probably should deserve an after quiz cigar.
Mr. Tom, we're gonna need some. We're gonna need some pee.
That's all right. That's all right.
Mark,
I'll provide a test.
Mark,
A sample.
can I just
before
say,
we
just
go
in your
on-
defence, Mark, I'm going to write you some questions next week. I'm going to
Oh,
write you a
guys,
wrong.
by the way,
write you a category on wines of the world.
Oh.
by the way, guys,
okay.
I'm on
Make it
vacation
hard.
next week,
I'll
so
take over. I'll do the quiz.
one of y'all will have to take over.
I'll do the quiz. Me and Director John.
Are you going to be on the show?
I
Where are you going, honey?
my marriage dictates that I shouldn't.
But she's going to be with you.
However,
Conche, it's
You
right.
know
however,
she wants
you guys
radio.
know how much of a
Get it right
controlling
if you're gonna
fuck I
call me
am.
a Dutch pedo.
So I will say, Mark, you're in charge, and then I will be on the show just interrupting him nonstop.
Let
After
it
a
go.
week, he's going to be
Let it
get on
go.
the
I don't look
show.
like Todd Hole, I
Let it
look like
go.
Rod Hole.
Where was that?
Roddle. I watched the
Hey,
thing on YouTube about Roddle's grave and where's Emu.
All right, let's wrap this up. Send out the link if you want. Let's wrap this
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, come on the
Okay,
show.
guys.
Briefly, if I may, just a minute. Earlier on, Carol Gunny asked if anybody knew the name of the hamster on the young ones, and it was owned by Vivian, and it had the penchant for extreme violence. That part I remember, but I don't remember.
Oh,
And I've been
that's a
racking
good
my
question,
brain
Carol Gunny.
trying to remember.
It's a
It's
good
like
question.
secret. I don't know. I want to say like secret patrol agent
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
or
That
SPG,
sounds familiar, but I don't know it.
and I think the hamster had a Scottish accent.
If you actually did a quiz on the young ones, I would not do well.
I think I'd do 50-50. The best young
I'd
ones
be
was
on,
the
I'd be okay.
best young ones episode was the University Challenge. He cuts his head off on the chin.
We need to get
And he
back
stood
to
above
our.
him and he stamps the floor through above his head, and it's fucking brilliant. It is.
Yeah,
We need to get back to our.
Yeah, join the after party,
Father
Tony,
Ted.
I dare you.
Yeah, we haven't had Father Ted for a while.
Yeah, we gotta
Father
get back
Ted's
to our
great.
Father Ted questions as well.
I liked
Drink.
when Neil
Probably
dumped
those-
the
There have been
lentils on the
38
floor.
WrestleManias. You could
And
there
he's
are
like,
more. You could
guys,
do.
if there's anybody hungry, there's some lentils on the floor.
Come on, Lolo, wrap it up.
May I just say though, before Lolo wraps it up, Mr. Tom, you did exceed my expectations in WrestleMania from you. You really did.
Well, thank you. And yes, I am a virgin. I mean, sorry. I mean,
Who asked that?
it was going to end up in the comment section in about 2 days' time. Someone
No.
just said it. All right.
That's like a friend of mine who was like, "Oh, by the way, did you know I got diagnosed? I'm ADHD," and I was like, "Nobody who knows you ever guessed that you weren't." Like, why? Like we knew
said
that.
that about
So
me, to be honest.
same thing, Tom. Here you go. So everybody, I've included the StreamYard link here. If anybody wants to join in, go ahead and call in. We'll be on in the after party for a little while, and you get a chance to meet us and talk to us as we let our
I'm
hair
not.
down.
That was a joke. Just
Whatever
to make
hair
that clear, that
we got
was a
down.
joke. Yeah.
Of what?
Just
He's,
because it seemed like you took that. Yeah, it seemed like you took that a bit too literally. It
Of
was
you
a
being a
joke.
virgin.
Yeah, it was a joke. Like you say, like most wrestling fans are perceived to be.
Can I just
That
say
they've
now
never
the
touched a
quiz
woman.
is over?
Oh no! I guarantee that you're a virgin.
Can I just say now the quiz is over?
Oh, well.
Of course,
Mike,
Mr. Tom, it's a joke. It's all a joke.
Mike Dean.
It's
Mike
all a
Dean, can
joke.
you wrap
You
it
grew
up?
your hymen back. Fantastic.
I did.
Can you
No,
wrap it
of
up,
course
Mike
it's
Dean?
joke.
wow.
If
We
you'd
are
have seen
wrapping it
some
up.
of my-
Love
if
you
you'd
guys.
seen
Thank
some
you
of
guys
my
for being
exes,
here.
you'd realise
Good night,
why I
everyone.
wish I was one.
Oh, end the show, please. Let's go.